Yo, yo, we live, we get live. Hold on.
You too. What's up, guys?
What's good?
For the cats on my side, this is going substitute for this is a special edition of 10 Toes Down. I'm over my homie at 93 Zay. It's always an honor when I get to stream with him.
Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. Eagles versus Cowboys. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you know mute. Okay. Oh, okay. Turpin. Let's go.
You
Dak
know
Prescott.
me.
How many interceptions for Dak tonight, y'all? Let's get up in here. Yeah. Y'all know what's coming, right? The Eagles got that.
Yeah.
Damn it. You know what I mean? Yo, welcome in. Look, I know they're gonna start right at 5:20. I forgot they're not like the NBA. They be delaying this shit
Mm.
already. Woo! Let's get it. Come on in here, y'all. Type y'all names in the chat. What's up? What's good, world? Come on. Damn, that's bad to get hurt on the first play of the season.
Mm-mm-mm.
This gonna be a bloodbath. Hey, the Cowboys versus the Eagles. You know what time it is. Now, the Cowboys, defensively, with no Michael Parsons, it's gonna be trouble. Oh my God, they got his Diggs and shit. I don't even know if is Ryan Clark is Kenny Clark playing.
Look, somebody asked you, you do football too. Yeah, man, we do all sports over here. I don't know, some of these guys they want trick ponies, man. No shots to anybody, but.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. We know we do in the league, man. Come on. We gotta do the league. I ain't do much football last year, but this year we starting off. We getting everything. We trying to get everything this year. We trying to run it up this year, man. We'll get the football guys up in here. What's up, Newman? What's going on, y'all? Come on in here, beat this comment section up.
Oh, okay.
Y'all know what time it is. Jalen Carter already. Jalen Carter already. Yeah. Come on, let's refresh this shit. There we go. I don't know what do you say to Jalen Carter being Jalen Clark and Dak Prescott going at it, man, already. Not even the first play. Let's go. Football is back, baby. Football is back. The real is back, man. Ain't no friendliness in the football game, man. Come on. We're not friends in this. This ain't like the NBA where everybody friends. Nah.
Got that right.
Don't touch me. Yeah.
Got that right.
What they doing to Jalen Carter? He get a Hey, the sporting page. Hey, with the 10 shout out. He said it's time, baby. NFL season. The sporting page has entered the building. What's the word? Yes, sir. Let's go. He said the fake. Yeah, the fake gonna be back next month. Yeah. And we're gonna be back to do Lakers game. We doing Lakers games this year. I ain't doing Laker games live until the playoffs. But we gonna do it this year. Dak Prescott
Uh,
hands it off. Javonte Williams. Oh, little 8-yard carry. Okay. That was some good blocking by the O-line. That's just some, Dak last year completed 65% of his passes in 8 games after missing the last 9 with the hamstring. You know what's going on, y'all. Come on. Dak got to step his game up this year. You got Pickens and you got CD. No excuses. All Turpin with the reverse on the jet. They just ran a jet sweep reverse to Turpin. He got the first down, about 3 yards on that carry. Let's get into it. Yeah. Boy, we up, man. Y'all got to come on in here. We got to, hey, y'all know it's coming. We coming. Come on, Cavante Turpin, man. I think he going to get a few more snaps this year. They send it, they run these little shifts and jets. Oh, Pickens, 7-yard pass. Okay. Dak to Pickens. Pickens out there on his YN shit. He got the ski mask under, you know. He always wearing that ski mask.
Yo,
What's up, Dusty? What up, Frank? What's up, Els? Dakota? King Book. Yeah. He said the Chiefs going back on top. Yeah, they need that receiving core. They got to hit that. Gotta make sure that core is healthy. Rasheed Rice gonna be out for what? A few games, 3 games, 3 to 6 games or something. Damn. Okay, they moving the ball on Philly now. You know, Philly came into the game -8 tonight. You know, this is a division game, so division games are gonna be played much tougher and closer typically than other games, just because they're rivals. The energy, that's just how it goes in the NFL. But -8 is right because there's no way Dallas defense is gonna be able to stop the attack of the Eagles, man. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Barkley, you know what I mean? It's gonna be just a little too much for them boys. Ooh. Oh, ooh, CD to the 3-yard line to the ooh. Okay. Okay, hold on, man. They said, hey, yo. Yeah, CD routing them boys. Who Dory Jackson get exposed, boy. CD. Watch this. It's gonna be quick slant, or fade. Yep. Oh yeah, they threw the flag. Yep. Pass interference. They should have kept Darius Slay. Oh man, what is that? Oh my God, he kept his hands all on him. Woo! They at the 1-yard line. They need to go ahead and run it in here, man. Stop playing. Are they gonna try to do another fade, a slant, or they gonna run it straight up the middle? It's looking like they're gonna run up the middle. They're out there. Damn, 13 personnel. God damn it, 3 tight ends out there. Oh, yep, right up the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys. The season's first touchdown goes to the Cowboys. Javonte Williams right up the middle. Yeah. Tell me who y'all got this year. Tell me who went in the Super Bowl this year. Yeah, Rice is, yeah, he's out for the first 6 games. Yep, most definitely, Sporting Page. Appreciate you with the donation, man. You're a real one for that. Detroit Lions. Hey, we got y'all OC, man. The Bears. We got Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson finna bring that creativity to Chicago. You know, very complex offense, but Caleb Williams is gonna get it down. Don't trip on that. Don't trip. They finna be real creative. All the bootlegs, the rollouts, the jet motions, the shifts, all that's gonna be there. The Rams gonna be decent, man. Yeah, hey, the Rams played, I think, the most rookies last year, and on defense, boy, man, don't sleep on them Rams for sure. Dallas is up 7-0 right now, y'all. Is this the only touchdown they gonna score? Yeah, we gonna find out. Kelsey got married. I got to cheat. Yeah, you know he about to retire, man. He getting married. You know it's about that time. It's about that time, yo. Uh, bear down. You already know what time it is. SWAT. Cleveland got the. Who the hell? You a Browns fan? Boy, what's what the hell wrong with? We got the Browns fans in here. I like Shador. That's the only reason why I'm watching the Browns because I don't like how they doing Shador. You know how they doing them, right? You got 14-10 Eagles. Now, shit. If the Cowboys offense this oiled, they looking real oiled up right now. No diddy. Um, I just don't think. I just don't think they're gonna be able to stop the Eagles. I feel like the Eagles defense has a better opportunity to stop the Cowboys um than the Cowboys have to stop the Eagles offense. And there's no Micah. I mean, it's not that. See, I mean, Slade. See, Micah's not really a run defender. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys. He got to pin his ears back. He's a great pass rusher, but stopping that run, nah, that's not what he's there for. Nah, I mean, yeah, that's what he's supposed to do because as a defensive end, your job is to set the edge, and if you don't set that edge, boy, they finna run through your shit, especially on them outside zones, them stretch plays. They gonna they gonna run that shit down your throat. And what's the best rivalry in the history of the sport? I mean, I'm an NFC North boy, so I'm gonna say, Bears, Packers, Bears, Vikings. This just Bears, Packers is the oldest rivalry in the NFL. That's just a fact. They're one of, these are original teams. Yeah, the Jalen Carter. I seen Jalen Carter walk off. Did they eject him already? What did he say? Him and Dak was going at it before the first play of the game, and they threw the flag. But I don't know what happened. Let's go, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, one of the most disrespected quarterbacks in the NFL. Boy, hey, they love them some Justin Herbert, don't they? That's because Justin Herbert looked the part. Justin Herbert ain't won a fucking playoff game. Come on. Oh, he spit on Dak. Oh my God. See, it's just certain things you got to maintain your composure, man. The fuck, you ruined the first game of the season. You one of the most disruptive guys they got on the defensive line, and you spit on them. Shame on you, man.
Uh,
That's just nasty work. Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goddard,
who
Dallas
your
Goddard
pick,
on the
Fam?
little out route. They hit him on a little 10-yard out.
Who
First
your
down,
pick
move
for
the
MVP?
chain.
Who your pick for MVP this year, Zay?
In the NFL,
Yeah,
um, I don't know. We gotta see, man.
and
This shit it changes, bro. Every year. I mean, Lamar definitely gonna be up there because he gonna have the most work. He gonna be running, passing.
you think Barkley got another chance?
Yeah, he do. Shit. Let's see how he do though. I mean, he gonna need at least to win MVP as a running back. He gonna need at least 1,700 yards, approaching that 2,000-yard mark. But we gonna see.
Yeah, 17 games to get there. You need to have some beast mode type games. Like,
Mhm. Somebody said them LeBrons look like them old Dada Supremes.
ooh, boy.
Oh, Jalen Hurts running the ball. Okay. Takes off slide for the 8-yard run. Jalen Hurts. Yeah, like I said, man, it's going to be impossible for Dallas to contain this offense. It's the first drive. The adrenaline is pumping. You got to settle in. The game of football is different, man. You in front of 60, 70,000 people, man. That energy is different. You see how Archie was out there like, God damn it. Boy, he went into
Yeah.
he went into Ohio State. Like,
Top,
God damn it. Okay, Saquon. See, there's no way they're gonna be able to contain Saquon. You can't. A little toss. See, look, they hit him with the misdirection. They had everybody sliding right. Little toss to Saquon. Easy first down. You're gonna see a lot of misdirection, man. That's why the edge defenders got to stay disciplined in the NFL. If you an outside linebacker or you that defensive end, you have to set the edge. You have to contain. You have to squeeze. Ooh, Goddard again. 5-yard pass, little 5-yard dig to Dallas Goddard. I was at that Arch game. Arch was shook. Yeah, boy, deer in headlights. That's the
that's the thing
difference,
about the
man.
man is, man. The man Eli was the only big game one out of Well, I mean, Archie never had a good shot. The grandfather, but Eli was the only one I said had nerves of steel in the big games, bro. I remember Peyton struggled.
Mm-hmm. He was boy. He said that spit was some WWE shit. Facts.
Well, yeah, man.
Hey,
Hey, them LeBron throwing that commercial. Oh God, bro, this guy can never
hey,
stop.
we got a fanboy in here. He said, "In LeBron we trust." Najee the chosen one.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's on my side.
Oh my.
That's on, yeah, that's one of the GJK groupies. He's funny though. I tolerate him because he's funny, Dodger. You do make me laugh, bro. I'll give you that.
Yeah, for sure. Hey man, not some of these D1 schools, man, they go really crazy. Slay, I already know how OSU get down, boy. Them boys, they get them fraternities out there. Them motherfuckers get wild, boy. Like on some Project X type shit, 21 Jump Street type shit. Barkley up the middle.
Rip.
It's second and goal. Definitely play action is coming right here. Second and goal, play action, little out route, maybe a whip to AJ Brown. Let's see. And Jerry Jones, we trust, baby. You know he gonna trust him to fuck it up. Watch his play action right here. Oh no, right this. Oh yeah, no, you should have ran the play action, man. Nah.
Do we have any Cowboy fanboys in the house?
Yeah, any
Ain't ask
Cowboys?
that.
And Jim Jones, we trust. Fix you. Who the hell is Jim
Basically.
Jones?
Oh, you don't know who Jim Jones? Not the Dipset Jim Jones.
The
The real Jim Jones. Oh man, that was an ugly ass story, bro. That's
real Jim Jones.
that's down in Guyana. The
Mm.
term "drink the Kool Aid" came from that. My man had a whole bunch of people drink
Got a
cyanide and
jet.
some Kool Aid. Yeah, on purpose, bro. That's an ugly story. That one.
Joe Jalen Hurts gonna run it in for the touchdown.
There you go.
Touchdown, Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. You know, Gilly somewhere with that big ass hat on dancing.
Oh God,
Gilly
Philly
got that.
stand up, man.
Yeah. You know, they shooting their guns in the air in Philly right now.
Yes, they are. I ain't gonna hold you, man. As a Giants fan, I was happy for Philly last year. I
You
don't
was
mind
happy.
seeing them win.
Boy, there's some New York dudes that kill you saying some stuff like that.
Bro, I at least respect the Philly fan. Yeah, them some wild boys, boy. Them some wild boys. I respect them a lot more than the Sixers fans. I'll tell you that much.
Man, the Sixers fans so damn delusional. I do like Vico, whatever his name is. I do
Oh,
like him though.
Escom,
Yeah,
BJ
Escom.
Escom. Yeah, yeah, the rookie. He looking good and
He got some
boys and
dog in him.
yeah,
He
they
got some
got my man
dog in him.
Quentin. Yeah, they signed my boy Quentin Brown back. That was a good move for them. But you know, they only go as far as Embiid's knees take them. You know what I'm saying? So
That you know that shit ain't taking him nowhere.
I tell
Nowhere.
you this. I tell you this about Philly fans, especially Eagles fans. They real. I respect real fans. And in this day and age, man, we don't got no real fans. We got these bandwagon hoppers, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You know how it go.
Mm-hmm.
Fair weather
Yeah.
fans. Philly fans believe they struggle. They have some, you know, the Donovan McNabb days. They at least got to the conference finals almost every other year. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
I respect the real fans. So the Philly fans, I mean Sixers fans, y'all motherfuckers couldn't even fill your own arena. You know, Knicks took that shit over.
Timothy Miller. Yeah, is MB the fraud? Most definitely.
Most definitely, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta.
You can't
My
talk.
man
You
played
can't
with
talk.
James Harden. He played with so much help and ain't been to the conference finals yet, bro. Even Melo got to the conference finals in 6 years, and he had a lot more competition out there in the West.
Mm-hmm. See, man, like they talk about they big up and B but trash Kawhi Leonard. They supposed to have the same type of
Mm-hmm.
degenerative type of injury, but one person gets slander and the other person doesn't. Make it make sense. And B done miss
Exactly.
way more games than Kawhi Leonard. It's gotta be he gotta be somewhere up there. Let me see it up.
Exactly.
I'm finna look it up right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Embiid has only played 480 something games. He's been in the league
Yeah,
11 years. 11 years,
yeah.
guys.
Come on now.
Like I
And
said,
B
for
the
me, all the excuses I heard, yeah, you twerking it up in Paris. You should have been rehabbing,
yeah, exactly.
twerking it up like they be. You ain't even American, nigga. You
Nah.
ain't Cambodian, whatever you are.
Right. I'm American though. I'm team nigga. So but I'm team America too though. You feel me? So
Oh
I
no,
want my guys to play for the country. I want y'all to go hard for the country, but nigga, the NBA season is that's more important on your legacy.
exactly. I'm so glad none of my Knicks had anything to do with that. For real.
Mm-hmm.
The year before with the FIBA, okay, that was cool. You know, we needed that little extra run between Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. But the Paris, nah, we you know, let LeBron and as you
Yeah,
notice,
like
none of them got to the conference finals. All of them cats, everybody involved except for Halliburton,
oh
none of them got
yeah.
to.
Oh yeah, they fighting. I like this. Yeah, push and shove, throw the flags. Yes. Some actual passion and aggression in the game. This is what we don't get in basketball, man. This is why football is king because you can go out there and legally assault somebody. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. Ain't nothing like ain't none of that. It's no AAU football.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it
Yeah.
is. I guess no. It really is no AAU football. It's high school football and college, and then
And then there's
whole different.
37U. 37U.
Yeah.
Oh man, 37U got to be a dirty game, boy.
Mm.
I played 37U before, and
Mm.
I was done when it was halftime and niggas was lighting up squares. I'm like, hold on. Y'all lighting up cigarettes at halftime?
Oh boy.
Smoking black in my house? They bringing a gun to the game? You like, bro, you done brought the gun to the game?
Yeah, my bad, line. Let me try to fix that up. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna bounce real quick. See if they go back because I hear line table said I got an echo. Hold on.
All right. Let's go. There you go.
How'd that sound?
Sound good to
Yeah,
me.
little tap, but I don't. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as it was. Oh damn, they always
Yeah.
still.
He said we
Hold
used
on,
to
let me.
smoke in sports venue. Yeah, that was back in what, the 60s, 70s. Well, like everybody liked those squares.
Mhm.
Williams, about a 3 yard run, right up the B gap.
Heel, heel.
Mm.
Now I'm
Boy,
trying to see if the echo's still there.
Black and Mild at halftime is some 70s shit. Hey, that's a fact, man. It says Cat, Cameron Payne, Jalen Brunson, and Mikal Bridges been to more conference finalists than Donovan Mitchell and Joel Embiid. Yep, that's a fact.
True. That's true.
Ooh, CD. Ooh.
Shout out to Nick Apocalypse. Nick Apocalypse.
Uh-oh. Dak extending plays, hitting CD. CD read a little comeback. No, he ran out. There you go.
Oh shit! Did I set my fantasy? I don't know if I even got any Cowboys or Eagles.
Yeah.
You play any
Eh,
fantasy leagues, eh?
Nah, I don't be having
Oh,
time,
okay.
man. Bro, it'll be a lot of shit going on. I got
I
three
hear you, bro.
kids.
No, I got myself. Damn, you
I
got a
got my
baby.
kids starting football. You know, my
Mm.
son his first flag practice was on Tuesday. That boy looking like a chip off the old block already.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Yeah.
Shit, the way I
Yeah.
run out the bond, he better be a running back of some sort or a soccer player. Shit, actually, we down in Brazil, man. We down in Brazil. We down in the home of Pele, right? Yeah, I need to put because they make more money than anybody.
Yeah. Oh, bro. We say who make more money?
Soccer players. Oh shit,
Oh, yeah,
Ronaldo,
yeah.
fucking
Oh, hell yeah, they
Neymar.
do.
Shit, them niggas.
Hell yeah, they do. Them
That's what I'm
boys.
saying. Like if he get the soccer in him, bro, he get the soccer gene. You know, that's in his genes. Brazilian.
He said, Luciano, the Don. Say that Stephen A video a classic, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, man. You know, I gotta keep it real with the buck dancing. Something's wrong with Stephen A. Smith, man. To get up there and cap
Agreed.
for a billionaire and be like, oh, he's such a great man. He's a great human. He's a philanthropist. He's a he's a national treasure. Damn, CD is going crazy right now. My God. But to get up there and say all that, man, just to turn around and spit all that envy and vitriol at Kawhi Leonard, that's nasty work. And this is what he do to black players. That's what he does.
Yep. Yep.
And you know, we got
Yep.
white guys who comment saying, why this stuff about race? Like, bro, do you not where have you been? You think it's just gone? Like, come on, man. Like, they gotta stop being so naive with this shit.
Sure.
Black players are disproportionately talked about more negatively than white players. That's just a fact. You see how they putting kid gloves on Archie. You see that. Right hand Cam, my boy, LaForty ain't ish. They right on to it. He said Dallas may smoke the Eagle. Man, but see, like the
Mario had to get a stop. Yeah.
Jalen Carter he disrupted the game. By him getting ejected, my God. That was a bad holding call by Tyler Smith, boy. He has the lowest pressure rate allowed amongst guards, though, over the past 2 seasons. Let's see. Jet motion to the backfield. Ooh. Dak on the run. Ooh. Okay, Braun. Go
Oh,
crazy.
you already know the Cowboys doing it up. 'Cause my Cowboy fans in my group chat, they making a rare appearance.
Uh, yeah,
Now we all
Dallas,
know about
man.
mid-season. We all know about mid-season Cowboy fans. You won't hear from them. Shout out to
Hell
the
no.
Cowboy fan boys.
Yeah, the Cowboy fanboys, come on in here. I know they poking their eyes out. They ain't say shit before this game though. Dak airing it out to us. Ooh, the Pickens. Ooh, he looking for that flag. Oh, yep, the flag is coming. Yeah, he did grab him. Yeah, Pickens
Shout
and
out
CD
to
might be a problem. They might really
Shout
be a
out to
problem.
Johnny. He's watching the stream, even though he ain't a football watcher. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Go James Kingdom in the building.
Where go James in here? Oh hell nah. The boys got a whole damn eulogy full of LeBron. The
Yeah,
GOAT
my bet.
James Kingdom.
Oh, I know what I did. Hold on.
It
That's what it is.
said
I gotta tell them this too.
somebody snitched on Gil being on the clutch payroll. I mean,
Oh
what
yeah,
could it not?
his host, his moderator.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh,
Let it go.
yeah, gotta let it go, man. Them boys know like it's so obvious. Why
You
wouldn't he
know,
be on clutch payroll? All these guys, you think Kwame Brown be lying to y'all?
hey, Johnny, while you still in the chat, tell us what the residuals are. We all want to know, man. What's the clutch residuals look like, man? You cash the clutch check and come to your house. How does it work? Direct deposit? How does it go, Johnny? We all know you at FYF, man. You all know y'all part of that the trickle down economics of the clutch. Shout out to John. I appreciate you. He invited me actually tomorrow for his show, so I'm on
Yeah,
part
for
two.
sure. Uh,
Go in the
man,
group.
Cowboys on they on the 1 yard line.
Damn it.
They come out in 12 personnel.
Well,
Oh, they 11, my bad. No, they
at the
11.
Cowboys. That somebody asked me about that commercial, the Burger King commercial. The
All
little
my
burger.
rivals have been defeated. Like, boy, who
I
the
tell you what. I tell you what, it didn't inspire me to buy them shits, cop them shits, and play some hoops. But it did inspire me to get a little pina colada by the beach and a Whopper.
you got, got that two
How
Whopper
you
Junior
take your
special,
Whopper?
huh?
Mayonnaise with cheese. Nah, yeah, I just take it mayonnaise and cheese. That's it. Lettuce, tomatoes. Just the way they make it.
Them
But
sneakers
it did
ass,
inspire me
boy.
to play. Nah, for real. For those that see Jordan, man, Jordan, the Like Mike commercials, the Gatorade, all them commercials, it inspires you to go out there and hoop, bro. I don't think this guy inspires us to go hoop.
No.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
nah.
He
He
done
might
lost
inspire you
against
to go to
all his
wrestling school.
he lose against all his rivals. That's a fact.
Exactly.
All his rivals got a winning record against him. That's fucking crazy. in
Uh,
the finals. Mm-mm-mm.
yeah.
That was the worst commercial they could have ever put out. Complete garbage.
And
I
at
feel
the
like
time,
he was like, huh?
no, and at the time they did it. It's not like the dude coming off a solid conference finals run or a classic 7-game series in the second round. He's coming off. We streamed this, bro. He's coming off the ass whooping, the all ass whipping to your Minnesota Timberwolves.
he coming off
Right?
a generational ass whooping. Well, that was embarrassing. Like that was the most embarrassing thing we've ever seen.
Thank you.
To to be held scoreless in the fourth quarter, Then to the second half in the game, man. Come on, you just can't compare that to Kobe or Jordan in the fourth quarter. You think they finna go scoreless? Like, come on, man. Let's just knock it off. Y'all definitely blew that video up, though. I appreciate y'all. That video got 66K right now. 66,000. I appreciate y'all for really watching and locking in with me. You know, my channel different. I'm not you're not gonna get the buck dancing over here. You see, they trying to play me a little bit on my Stephen A video because you know we talking about Stephen A and we get to talking about them peoples. You know what I mean? When you mention them people, it's a problem. Williams up the middle for a touchdown. Dallas going up 14-7. And Jerry Jones got a hard on right now. You said how much money you need to hoop in LeBron's? Uh, man, if y'all send me to LeBron's, yeah, I need a $500 cash app, man, for the to hoop in the bronze, man. I'll hoop in them for 500, and then I'll give them to the homeless out here somewhere in Vegas. No, yeah, no worries, SWAT. Catch up, man. You catch up. I know life get busy. Everybody got things going on. You know, sometimes I just be listening to things in the background a little bit, trying to catch up on stuff. I know how it go, bro. Don't trip. Yeah, I don't know what the hell the Eagles are doing right now. The Eagles are not, especially defensively, they're not looking the same. You know, it's hard to, maintain a lot of guys, especially after you win the Super Bowl. You know, everybody's kind of, they stock kind of go up. And, you once you win that bowl, you kind of looking for your bread. You're like, yeah, man, I got what I accomplished. I accomplished what I set, the goals that I set when I came into the league. Now it's looking like, okay, I got to get that payday. So, you know, Darius Slay had to go. He had to get his money and move on. Yeah, the Eagles, yeah, they started slow last year. And then, as they caught that steam, them boys was out there breaking shit. For real. The defense. And they just lost Jalen Carter for the game. Jalen Carter is a disruptor, man. So you said my first basketball shoes was Jordan. Of course. You like you can never paint a better story for Michael Jordan, man. LeBron want that story so bad. He will never have like everything aligned up for Jordan, man. Not in just the NBA, the shoe game, business, like everything aligned perfectly for Jordan. That's something that you gotta do a movie about. That's something that we need a real actual film, a Michael Jordan film. You know what I mean?
That's what's gonna kill it. When they do the Michael, say we did the whole thing with the air, like that's just telling the one story about Nike and how the Jordans got started and how Nike really got on top. But if they actually did a Jordan biopic, bro,
That's gonna do it to him
that's really gonna put him in it. Yeah.
because LeBron, he's not the motivator or the. I don't think he worked as hard as Jordan. I mean, they say he spent all this money on his body. We know where it's going to. You know what I'm saying? We know he's juicing. Let's keep it a buck. We know he's doing something to help extend his longevity, but longevity just not enough. You're in the easiest scoring ever in basketball. These
Mm-hmm.
guys, it's funny how they continue to say these players are so much better today in the NBA, but then they complain about talent. How are you complaining about you need more help and more talent when these are supposed to be the best guys that ever played the game? We're in the best, supposedly the best era that they have ever seen in the NBA. How much more help do you need? Ooh, Barkley. Ooh, God damn it, Barkley.
Barkley's
Barkley hit him
generational,
with the
man.
hung, hung, hung.
Barkley's generational, man, and I know firsthand. Unfortunately, but honestly, we had to let him go, bro. We had to let him go because we wasn't doing him solid. We had to do a rebuild, but it's just I'm happy for him, and it hurts my heart to see this at the same time.
Yeah, that 2000, whew, 2005 yards last season. But that's the thing about the running back, man. They'll run you into the ground. Ooh,
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith on a little comebacky. Okay. Little dig
I think
comeback.
they do the running backs dirty, man, because they really got like an 8 year shelf life, but yet they have to play 5 year, 4 to 5 years on a rookie deal. It's like
8 years, shit, don't man. 8 years is even a long time for the running back now, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so they really only get one contract. They got to give 3 years to college football. It's like, you know, yeah, they
Yeah,
got to do something with the CBA for running backs alone. You know,
what's good, Bucks? What's good, my dog? But no, most definitely. Ooh, Barkley making something out of nothing. But the thing is with the NFL CBA and the players union, they have the worst players union out of all the professional sports unions. Their
by
union
far.
actually are being accused for working against the interests of the players. You know? So
Yeah,
and the thing is, because they don't get guaranteed money, um, that hurts them because these contracts, as the quarterbacks are making more money, the edge rushers are making more money, the linemen are making more money, but not everybody is making the same kind of money. So more guys are living paycheck to paycheck in the NFL, I would say, than basketball, bro. You know?
for real, for real. I mean,
And there's so
look,
many
think
more
about.
players.
Mm-hmm.
So you have
Barkley, no, Barkley's
no
one of them
go.
lucky ones that outlived his rookie deal and got, again, a somewhat big deal, but when you compare it to the quarterback, bro, Barkley should be getting double what he gets, bro.
Yeah. Shit, for last year, with that getting $60 million.
Yeah, man. It was a shift. Because there was a time when a running back was the man you build around.
Mm.
He's still a guy you draft in fantasy, but in reality, like a lot of teams ain't built. Yeah, what happened to Jonathan Taylor? Is he still a deal? Is he still a big deal?
For the coach, yeah, he's still out there. Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm here.
dude.
I'm
So
here. Hey Scott, we not dropping links. This is the live stream, bro. Shout out to the little
yeah, he
homies.
he
homies.
thirsty to get in here. They like, yeah,
Oh,
drop the
he
link.
always.
This the
We
football
always
stream,
do.
man. We can't be talking about, we haven't obviously people gonna answer people questions, but we can't make a football stream a basketball stream. Jalen Hurts to grandson. Yeah, Jalen Hurts, man, smooth is the other side of the pillow. You said, why are they struggling to open up run holes for so long? I mean, hey, it's the first game. I mean, they do got a great offensive line with Lane Johnson, especially at that right tackle. Well, hey, oh, Hurts for the first down, sliding for the first down as he rolled out. Let's get it. But They holding their own though. They ain't doing a bad job, but they did a little nice little text. They did that was a stunt right there. They kind of forced them to get outside the pocket on that play. When you don't have great offense, when you don't have the elite defensive linemen, you got to run stunts and twists and things like that to try to disrupt, make the line think a little bit more. Oh, Barkley, ooh, well, they're trying to strip him, and just because, also just because we say they're not. You said FYF and go check out my NBA Masters. Yeah, Peyton Manning, he's no Tom Brady. I mean, he's a great conductor. You know, Omaha, Omaha. He go out there, hot route, change plays. He do everything, but win the big games. That's all. You know, I would say Peyton Manning more like the LeBron James of the NFL without you know all the records. Texas got a cupcake. Yeah, Texas play what San Jose State this week. He finna. If he it looks terrible against San Jose State, there's a problem. San Jose State has no business playing Texas. And first off, the San Jose State game should have been the first game of the season because he needs a tune-up. Those tune-up games help build confidence for your quarterback. And I think if he would have had them first, he would have been much better going into playing Ohio State in game in week 2 instead of week 1. Damn, yeah, well, that's crazy. This Eagles line is looking. Ooh, Jalen Hurts. Ooh, this line is looking a little suspect tonight. What's going on? Yeah, that's what they doing. They trying to squeeze him. You see how he's setting the edge? Yeah. You said, let me see. No, yeah, he was definitely competitive. But again, Peyton got 2 Super Bowls. One at the end because he was being led by a historically great defense that season, for sure. What Von Miller did in that Super Bowl was crazy. And that's something Cam Newton gonna think about for the rest of his life. That Super Bowl. Second and goal. They sent Devontae on the jet. Ready. Damn, Jalen Hurts is out here. Jalen Hurts through the pylon for the touchdown. Woo! Jalen Hurts got 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. Let's go. Yeah, no Michael Parsons on that edge, man. Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts want that MVP this year. Come on. I can't believe the LaForty James. No, he said Peyton Manning had 1 ring. Peyton got 2 rings. Peyton got 1 against my Bears, which I mean, if you wasn't gonna beat Rex Grossman, like that would have been entirely crazy if you couldn't beat Rex Grossman in the damn Super Bowl. But it did 1 against Cam Newton. Yeah. My homie Buck said he did the under tonight, but I was like, woo. I didn't think the Cowboys was gonna score as much as they doing, but they definitely got some high octane on that offense. That's for sure. They got some mobile one on that offensive on that offense. Bro, we know Matt Eberflus don't blitz. We saw that the whole time. Yeah, nah, he's not. You know, he's a cover two type of guy. Cover two all day. Nah, mm-mm. Oh, Dennis Allen gonna be dialing up something exotic though this year. He gonna be dialing up some exotic shit this year. I'm excited to see how he's gonna run the defense. You know, we getting Jalen Johnson back. He ain't practiced all camp. He was injured, and he's been getting disrespected like crazy. Oh, you didn't bet on this one? Oh, okay, Bucks. Somebody say Bucks. They about to take your dollar tonight, cuz you know. But it could. The scoring could slow down. Scoring could slow down. The day I got my flannel shirts when the Cowboys traded Michael. See, yeah, you know, the Bears for the beat. Hey, we doing the Monday stream too. Monday Vikings Bears, Monday night football. I'm man, Caleb Williams jersey. We already locked in. You know, and that's my quarterback. Don't get in here talking about he paint his fingernails. You know, he did this. We in a new world now. Okay. Hey, we in a different world, huh? The guys can paint their fingernails. That's what they saying. Hell no. Oh, you got Jalen Hurts for a TD, rush a TD? Yeah. It said, yeah, we don't got the Bears don't got the best front four right now. All we got is about Sweat. I mean, we hoping that Javante Dexter gonna be decent this season. Hopefully he's been improving, getting bigger, stronger, getting more lean as well. So we gonna see. Yeah, they're gonna talk about Jalen. Jalen Carter gonna be talked about tomorrow about him spitting on Dak. They finna be talking about that all day tomorrow. Heard a bad fan say he. Oh my God, Slade, man, come on, lay off my. That's my quarterback, man. Lay off my dog, man. Yeah, I gotta lay off my dog now. Oh yeah, he getting a fine for sure. That's one thing about Roger Goodell is he bring that hammer down. He's no Adam Silver. Ooh, nice dig route by Turpin. Okay. Turpin, that was a nice route by him. I like that. Turpin been improving. Because he know, boy, he see he was backpedaling like a motherfucker. He like, man, he cannot beat me deep. Because that boy will beat you deep. Dak is 7 of 8 for 98 yards right now. Only one incompletion. 50-yard line. Dallas is taking the timeout. They taking the timeout. Mm-hmm. It said Bears and Cowboys have similar issues, so the Bears have a good defense and the Cowboys. I mean, we gotta, bro. This offense finna be much more. The problem with the Bears last year is that Shane Waldron was a complete joke. He was not who we thought he was. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button up in here too. I appreciate y'all. You know, he was not a great play caller. The thing is, the OCs we've been getting, bro, these guys aren't real play callers. You go, Shane Waldron, yeah, Pete Carroll definitely was in control of that offense. You know what I mean? Pete Carroll would definitely override Shane Waldron. You know what I mean? And Shane Waldron wasn't a great play caller. I don't think he was a great play designer. Me personally, a lot of the shit he was doing was just bullshit. To be for real, can't can't cap Dak doing this thing. Yeah, Dak in control right now. He's a good conductor. He conducting right now. He's got CD. He's got motherfucking Pickens. You feel me? Turpin. You got three. You got three receivers that's going to spread the field. You don't want to give up nothing over the top. You know what I mean? So you got to run two high safety on this offense. You can't come down thinking you're gonna run one high and they not finna bomb on your ass. They're gonna bomb on your ass. You run that one high against the Cowboys with this offense. Yeah. Dak is cooking. We gotta give credit when credit is due. Dak is cooking right now. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Y'all see, hey, yeah, did y'all see that? Y'all see Floyd and Mike Tyson about to fight next year? Like, man, I ain't trying to watch my granddad's fight, man. I ain't trying to watch two granddaddies fight, man. Y'all need to be taking care of these kids. Go be granddaddies. The hell y'all fighting for? I know it's gonna make hella money, but come on, man, y'all some granddaddies now. They are. And at 12, ooh, so, ooh, Nolan Smith, Nolan Smith Jr. with the tackle for loss. Where the flag coming from? A taunting? Wow, they call taunting on him on Nolan Smith. That's crazy. The NFL with these fucking ticky tack. No, you can't celebrate. You can't do any of this stuff. Like, wow, the NFL is getting soft. You can't even flex on somebody. Like, come on, man. This shit is ridiculous. My uncle fanboy, he already talking shit on the phone. Oh, Dak. Okay, Dak. Oh, Blake is. Bond was trying to eliminate Dak for a second, boy. This was the old NFL, man. They was gonna hit you before that slide. They hit you while you slide. Oh, Jordan Davis. He got to make that sack. Ain't no way you let Dak escape the pocket, man. When you got hands on him. Oh, Nolan Smith. You see how he squeezed down the line and still caught him from behind. That's good. That is good. Can't celebrate now. People wonder why there's reduced interest in the NFL. Uh, my bad. My bad, King Speech. I see you now.
I saw good. I had to go get the fam some time at the barbecue, man. See.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
There you go. Yeah, yep,
I think
yep.
the echo went away. That's why I bounced out. Okay, good. The echo finally went away. Damn, thank God.
You know what? I think it was me. I didn't have my headphones on, so when you was talking, I think it was
Ah,
coming through my speaker.
got
Oh
you. Yeah, I was
man,
wondering why I
my
bounce
bad,
out like
y'all.
three
My bad.
times.
That was on
That's
me.
all, listen, man. It's all good. First stream of the NFL season, man. You know, it's been a
It's the
minute.
first stream.
Been a minute. But
It's
yeah,
been
you
a
know,
minute.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got my Brazilian family here, man. Me and my son. Well, me and my son, my wife, are the only ones that speak English here. I know a little bit of Portuguese, so you know, I got to go out there give them 20 minutes at a time. So it's all good. It works.
Mm.
It's a surprise. Or a little. We just got first day renting this little B&B over here. Got the pool area and they got a pool table. So
Wow, you out there shining, huh?
yeah, little something, man. So, you know, things are affordable out here. You know, maybe one day I'll retire this way. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. King Speaks to be
Mm.
streaming live from Brazil.
Woo, Brazili. Shout out to
Yeah,
my Brazilian kinfolk out there.
no doubt.
Yeah,
No doubt.
my bad, y'all. That was my mic picking up King's speech. I apologize, y'all. That's on me.
Man, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And this a condenser mic too, so that shit definitely was gonna pick up everything. He said, Zay, how do I make sure my little bro don't become a fanboy? He just started watching hoops. Show him my videos. Show him. I'm gonna have to do a video on my progression from a
Oh,
fanboy.
no doubt, and all, yeah, and no doubt, and tell them to turn the 10 toes down too, man. Because like I said, we bringing the real basketball chatter back, man. When you called me, I was on a conference with 30 of these cats, and they was just looking and thinking about talking about my goal process, and like they couldn't grasp it. But it's like, bro, y'all, that's the problem. There's so many things that we gotta undo when it comes to sports talk in general, but basketball number one. At least football. Football is a crazy sport where all of these rules is messing up the game. But one thing they don't do in football is down the pass errors, man. They don't do that.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah. Nah,
I see
Bucks,
they held the forfeit.
that wasn't pass interference because the ball was uncatchable. That was an uncatchable ball. They wasn't gonna call that.
Mm, mm. We still in the first quarter. We in the second quarter.
We in the second quarter.
Okay.
See, the thing is, y'all, the problem is when the Cowboys can't score a touchdown. If you can't score a touchdown, you kicking field goals. That's where the Eagles gonna start to blow you out the door because they can't stop the Eagles, man. They can't contain them. Defensive line is actually, creating pressure, but they can't contain Jalen Hurts. That's the problem.
Do you think the rules? Because I've seen there's a couple of rule changes in. Do you think the rule changes made it to we gonna have these like arena league football type scores? Or is this just an aberration? Because usually the first game of the season is a little bit more of a defensive struggle.
Um, you know, okay, so typically, like when you start in the game, you should score on your opening drive. Both teams should at least score on their opening drives because the coaches come out with scripted plays. Like the coaches come out with 15 plays that they're gonna run off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
and this is what you kind of go through in your walkthroughs. So they should have, they should have came out firing because the defense has to adjust to what the offense is doing at some point. And you're gonna see, I feel like we're gonna see that with the Eagles. You just seen it kind of on that drive. They kind of, once you get inside that red zone, they started to lock up a little bit more. But I definitely think that the Eagles finna just start turning up because they just can't stop their offense, bro. Like Dallas has a good offense, but their defense is much better than the Cowboys' defense. That's just a fact. But
Lion Tamer, shout out to Lion Tamer. You said Sao Paulo is dangerous as F. Yeah, it's you got to keep your head on the swivel. You know, I'm a New Yorker, so Sao Paulo do got that New York flow.
who is NBA Post? Who is this? He said TMZ Zay. You don't like me talking about your king. This, we send the clutch up in here, man.
Oh yeah, them FYF boys and them Go James Kingdom boys, man. They hate a brother, man. I had to put a Johnny on a I had to put a Johnny. I had to cook him a little bit, man. You know, like I said, I don't be trying to cook cats. You better be consistent with your thought process if you having to speak with me. So
Who is
TMZ
it?
say and Kid Speechless. Okay, okay. This be a FYF burner account. You know, you don't want to come in here and prove it and see that he don't know nothing about football.
That's crazy. Hey man, NBA Post got 4.6 thousand videos but 400 subs, man. Hey, go get him some subs, y'all. Come on, man. He needs some help. He needs some milk. Let's get him some
Mm,
milk, y'all.
Well,
Ain't
I'm
no way
slow.
in hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna put out over 4,500 videos. And I'm talking to myself. Get the hell out of here, boy. What's going on with you? Bro, it say you got over 4,000 videos.
I tell you, man, it's funny, man. I don't see no NFL channel with all this vitriol, man. Y'all, I'm telling you, man, basketball, you got to get it back, man. We got to get back to the barbershops, the lunch tables, the locker rooms. We got to get it back to that, man. We done got, it's like 2 clicks. We all know what it is. We
Yeah,
all know why it is.
it's clutch sports versus everybody.
Exactly. Football.
And
See, I love football because everybody got a team in football.
yeah.
Nobody like you got Brady fans. That's about it. Brady fans. What are Brady fans? What are you rooting for if you're a Brady fan? You don't found your way back to whatever team you rooted for. But you don't have that. You don't have fans of players. You have fans of teams, of organizations. You root for who's in your region, or you root for somebody across the country if you like that certain team, right? A lot of Steeler
Mm-hmm.
fans all over the place, right? A lot of
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy fans all over the place. Other than that, everybody pretty much root for their who's in their city. NBA fans, it's all about a player. And it never used to be like that. Now cats just, they be, Bulls fans in motherfucking Wyoming, right?
Yep.
Nah, they were Jordan. We know they were Jordan fans, right? Jordan was the guy. Now they just openly root for LeBron. They openly root for Curry and KD. And it is what it is. But like, bro, at least respect the game, man. Stop letting your love for one guy ruin your appreciation. And then most of these guys are casuals anyway. You know,
Yeah.
this is my thing.
Yeah,
Football, you can have
you'll
an
hear these
understand.
guys. Well, I remember I was talking to a fanboy. He was literally saying every single thing that you heard Shannon Sharp or Gilbert Arenas say. You like, bro, come on. Do you have a mind for your own? Do you have any type of brain for yourself, son?
Facts, and that's why I'm on YouTube.
I had to put
Listen,
my
my man.
hand on his shoulder like how Dion do. Now Dion put his hand on their shoulder like, son, come here, son. You know what I mean? Son, you gotta have a brain, son.
Facts, and NBA Post, man. Yo, I do live twice a week. Zay gonna be doing regular lives, I believe. Yo,
Yeah, I'm
when
be
we
doing.
have
Yep.
panels, when we have open panels, you welcome to pull up, man. You welcome to pull up. I don't look down on anybody. I had a conversation with anybody, but you calling me King Speechless. I mean, it is what it is. Again, I had a conversation with you. You'll talk basketball with me, and you'll see that I'm deeper than this LeBron versus Jordan shit. For real, for real. For real, for real. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
we
King
well more
Speechless.
versed than that.
I'm King Speechless. But test my knowledge, young brother. on your in your 40s. I need to start looking at your videos and see why you ain't grow. I look, I'm trying to grow myself, so I ain't want to judge. Zay is the master. I'm following Zay's lead. Zay grew his channel in a year and a half. Zay is a genius. Zay is real smart. Zay got the comedy. Zay done showed you, bro. He done this week he done did 6 different topics. You know what I'm saying? College football. You know what I'm saying? The media. You know, it's not just all LeBron versus Jordan. That's all you got, and you don't like the fact that I don't like LeBron. That's all good, bro. It's all
Oh
good. At
yeah.
least I treat LeBron fairly. Y'all don't treat Jordan fairly, and y'all don't treat the game fairly.
Boom.
That's the way I feel, bro.
Hondasa with the bomb. Jalen Jalen Hurts just threw a bomb, boy. God damn. Excuse me.
No doubt, no doubt, man. It's the first thing we talking football. Y'all can't do football stream. I start talking. I can talk about baseball and hockey, my dude. I can talk about sport. If they play it, they play it. I'm down here in Brazil. They talk. They tell me about their soccer all the time, man. I at least watch it. I
Ooh.
at least watch a match and see what's going on. I don't even understand the language, but half of it. If it's a sport, if it's competitive, I figure it out. And and half of y'all cats, man.
Yeah, you know how it is, Kings B. They hate, man. You know what time it is. Like, bro, I started my YouTube, bro, with a dream. I just had a dream, like, hey man, I'm just gonna keep learning, keep growing, keep improving at my craft, man. And
No doubt.
the comedy's just a part of it. You know, we gotta tell the truth though.
Oh yeah, see that's the thing. You gotta put comedy in it. You gotta laugh. Like I laugh, bro. I laugh on my stream. I don't come out here to cook people. I don't come out here to expose. I'm not the exposer. I had the exposer on my channel on Tuesday. I wasn't there to expose him. I was there to challenge his talking points and his viewpoints, but I wasn't there to expose him. But I did expose him. I did do. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. You got to something there. Look, man, we about the truth, bro. That's what I'm about.
No doubt, man.
The
No
truth.
doubt. I can talk.
These
I can
guys
talk
don't want
about
to.
horse racing a little bit, y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start doing. I got a Young Thug video that I've been coming back and forth, because like we got to talk about this too. I got a lot of things to say. I think that the rap game is ridiculous. You know what I mean? You got these guys that are clearly telling, but just because they scared of them, you know, it's not telling now. It's only telling if they not scared of you. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. And shit, we need to get this stop snitching shit out of here, man. Some of these niggas need to get locked up. I'm team nigga for sure, but I'm not finna destroy my community. These niggas
Good
are
young man.
terrorizing their own community. You see how they talk to the white man. Yes. Oh, if there's anything you need, man, please call me. But you know, when they talk to a brother, there's somebody that looks like them. Oh, I'ma kill you, nigga. Oh, oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot your daddy up. I'm gonna shoot your mama up. Like, damn, bro, this is how y'all
There
get.
you go.
You want to kill and shoot him, but your record label, which is owned by the white man, been fucking you over since you've been in the game, but you ain't gonna shoot him over some money.
Facts.
You know what I
Facts.
mean? So
Facts. Dying over the neighborhood that your mama renting. You ain't
yeah.
own nothing in the motherfucker. You don't own nothing in the motherfucker, but yet you
Ooh,
dying over some real estate that you don't own.
Barkley.
You ain't got nothing.
Is that Barkley up the middle for the touchdown? Bow, 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 bow. 8 plays,
Mm-mm-mm.
81 yards, a minute 43 seconds. It's about to start getting out of hand. I keep trying to tell y'all, like the Cowboys, they hanging, but they're gonna make adjustments in the second half.
Shout out to Dakota. Dakota gonna run that towards but you know what? You know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Slay, yeah, some dudes don't deserve to be free. I don't know. Keep some of these guys. Keep some of these niggas.
I feel you.
Because you know what? If somebody try to recruit my son to come, we on the West Coast. Somebody might try to recruit my son to come be a Crip or come be a Blood. I'm gonna be spilling a lot of blood. Somebody try to come and convert my son over to some shit.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm raising greatness in my house. My son in kindergarten testing in the top 20% of all kindergartens in the nation. That shit, that's
Nice.
something I'm prideful in. I take
Nice.
pride in that, man.
Nice.
I don't want my son making the mistakes of these other niggas. Look, son, look what he doing. That's not what you supposed to be doing. Don't let
That's what
somebody
it is,
lead you to
man.
your don't let somebody lead you to the grave or jail. Come on.
That's what it is, bro. Real talk, Black Father. We gotta take back our neighborhoods, man. It wasn't always like this. Wasn't always
No, it
like this. We
wasn't.
all know, and we all know that it was a program. You know, it was a program put out in the. You know, look, brothers have always taken to the, you know, the underworld. You know, they've always taken to nefarious ways to get money, but they did it with honor back then. Now it's to the point where, hey, but and like, you know, that fast money and
There's no
that
honor.
short life, that ain't the way, bro. Trust me. I done grew up in the ghetto, Brownsville, Brooklyn, East New York, Brooklyn, man. In the Reagan era. Okay, there was motherfucking caps, foul caps in my goddamn playground in kindergarten, except first grade, second grade, third grade. I done seen it
Mm-hmm.
all. It ain't the way. Like you go back 10 years before I was born, our neighborhoods were way better. They were cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Like life was
Mm-hmm.
better. You know what I mean? I done survived it. You know what I mean? Like I'm down here in beautiful Brazil. My son will not be victim to this shit, bro. For real.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
I'm
My
gonna tell
son
y'all
will.
something. My bad. Go ahead.
You got it, cause
No,
you
I'm
got
gonna keep
three.
it
I
real
got
with
one.
y'all, man. You know, we've all made mistakes in our life. Nobody is perfect. I've never claimed to be a perfect individual. I used to sell weed. Hell yeah, nigga, I used to sell 3 5s. Watch my nigga Bucks be like, man, I wasn't living right. Man, I'll be selling them 3 grams, thinking they getting a 3 5. I wasn't living right, man. You know,
You
but
know
you
the
know, I
crazy.
changed my life. I don't do that. I don't
Yeah.
sell, even though weed is okay for people to smoke. Whatever. I don't
Say
want
don't
to.
legalize it, bro.
When I had sold somebody some weed and they had to pay me back by donating plasma. I was like, man, I'm done. What am I doing? I'm yeah, I'm getting niggas the last money they got. They
I
gotta
ain't
go
gonna lie. That
donate plasma, man, to
I
pay
ain't
me
gonna lie.
back. Like, no, I'm done.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That plasma donation hustle, man. You know, I seen a couple of cats do that. I mean, you
You
know, it is what it is. See,
know,
look, it saved lives though, and no, not for nothing. It do save lives, but yeah, it is crazy when you get desperate to. That's what you gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? Just to support a habit. You know, nah, you know, it's crazy. They've legalized it and they've made it. You know, they took it off the street. That's in a lot of places. I don't know how many states it's not legal anymore, but most
mm-hmm.
states I go to, it's pretty legal. I don't think it's legal down here because I haven't seen any dispensaries, but you know,
Yeah, it's legal out
it's
here in Las
going.
Vegas, boy. This West
Oh
Coast,
yeah,
we
yeah,
look.
it's been
This
for a
the
minute.
Mecca. This the Mecca. You
I
know what I
know, yeah, I
mean?
remember that
Cali
Denver
is the
and
Mecca.
Nevada. Yeah, I remember Colorado. I went to Colorado in 2010. They was all over the place. I mean, like, come in here, get your weed. It was blowing my mind. But like now, I think
Mm-hmm.
it's legal in more states than it isn't, right? I believe so. I know it's legal in New York, and I know they got dispensaries in North Carolina. I'm not sure what the official law is. You can't smoke on the street and shit like that, but you know.
Mm-hmm. See, like, I mean, you
Mhm.
you can smoke pretty much everywhere here, and people do. But yeah, Dusty, I used to hustle the LaForty boy. Hell yeah, I'd be like, hey, yeah, big bro. Hey, bro, I got you. Best thing smoking.
Yeah, half of them done had the bad batch, bro. Because sometimes the way, look, I love to talk to a sensible LeBron fan, but there's not too many of them. And that's
Yeah.
look, we got what's his name, NBA, whatever it is. I'm sorry, NBA Pulse. I'm on
Yeah.
YouTube because what I see on television and sports media in general is just not. I think I do a better job. I think I could do a better job of leading the discussion. I might not be as polished. I might not speak as well, like without but I think I'm more of a like there's no smart. Look, they demoted Doris Burke, and I think she was a smart journalist in her own right, but she was caught up in reading scripts. This is what they do to you on ESPN. This is what they do on ESPN. They give you a script. They're not even giving you
Yeah. You got a
honest
teleprompter. Yeah.
commentary. Yeah. You got to look, the go along, get along game. And that's what Kwame Brown is out there exposing. There's a lot of cats, and Stephen A. Smith is a leader. Gilbert Arenas is one of them people that's in playing the game. They the go
Yeah.
along, get along game. You got to read that script. There's somebody out there that wants you to think, and they programming you to what you want to see and what they want you to know and all that. Bruh, judge for yourself, man. Like I said, we was just talking real shit up here. And when it comes to sports, same thing.
Yeah.
Judge for yourself, man.
Exactly. See, like bro said, when I visited Vegas as a kid, I saw fiends, but they still here.
Oh yeah,
These
they out
fiends out
there.
here, they be out here like Thriller. Like I'm talking about, like the same neck snaps, the same moves that they was doing in Thriller. That's what they doing on these streets. I don't know what's
Yo,
in that bag. I don't know
I
what is in
almost
the.
snuffed it. When I was in Vegas, I almost snuffed the motherfucker. The nigga came right at me and grabbed me. This was right in front of the Denny's over there by MGM Grand. There's a Denny's over there. Nigga came
Yeah,
right on the left side of Denny's and was like, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm from New York. We got the Vegas out there. They know
That's
the
right off
limit.
Koval.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", and the police was right there. I was like, bruh, if you don't do something, I'm about to put this zombie on the ground. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
I,
no.
I gave I gave a homeless man $1. Every time he see me, he asks for $1. And I'm like, bro, you can't ask me for $1 every time I see you, bro. God damn
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, you got yeah. I ain't got no cash. I'm a motherfucking like I don't carry cash, my nigga. Like, what you want me?
like,
Fuck with me.
like, bro, I done gave you $5 now. Damn. Every
Like,
time he
no.
see me. But now you hey man, that strip, the gambling, bro, that should have had you dead in the water. I'm trying to tell you, like, I used to drive limos here. And
Mm.
right before the pandemic, I was
Oh,
driving
okay.
limos. Then I got my CDL. But I was driving limos, right? And I would drive limos, sometimes for Caesars, and I would pull up to the Caesars Palace. I'll pick them up from the airport. They happy, they excited, they smiling, they can't wait. And then I pick them up on to go back home. They silent as hell,
I go. Oh, I know.
quiet on their phone. You like that? Did you win? They like, man, they tapped me for like 20 bands, man. Like, damn, 20 bands? God damn
Now,
it.
see, that's when you got two problems. You got the addiction problem, you got the substance problem, and you got the gambling problem. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and then there's hoes everywhere. It's 304s everywhere here. You know what I'm saying? If you a single man in Las Vegas and you trying to find a girl, you know what I mean? You're gonna be like, you gotta sort through all the pretenders. You don't know if she's selling ass or not. You don't know. You gotta ask her what she do. Like, yeah, what you do for work? And if she can't tell you what she do for work, and she got any type of designer or something on, a nice purse, you know what time it is. But
Man, ain't them chicks go to the OnlyFans, or they still out there? They still in the casinos hustling.
they be in the casinos hustling to, security chase them out. Be like, hey, yeah, let me see your ID. As soon as you ask them, hey, can I see your ID? They'll be like, oh, I don't have my ID. I'm gonna run to my car and get it, and then they just leave. You know what I mean? But that's how you get rid of them. Ask them for ID. That's all. I was doing security. You know how many hoes I had to ask for ID? I like, yeah, let me see. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Can I check your ID? And that's exactly what they'll say. It'd be the same girls every night, the same girls, same hoes. But then, you got the out of towners that come in, you know, and they just the P just knocked them, trying to send them down in Vegas. You know how it be. But it's a dirty game out here in Las Vegas. It ain't like, Cali or some of the more progressive states where you can go and get financial assistance. Out here, a woman has to cooperate or have a good job. Y'all got to work together or have a good job. You know what I mean? Because there's no help for you. No, no, no. There's no help for you, man.
See, we even giving Zay know a lot better than me. I only visited Vegas twice, but we giving you the Las Vegas pointers, man. What to do when you out there out in Vegas? See, oh shit, the Cowboys scored. They had to kick a field goal.
Yeah, they kicked the field. They slid in the field goal. I know we talking about life. We
Game.
talking about everything but the game right now. That's why I fuck with y'all. We could just talk. We could just chop it up. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Says Zay does
No
Elvis
doubt,
impression.
no doubt.
Yeah, OnlyFans ruin. Yeah, because like it's girls who soon as they turn 18, they're not trying to go to college. They're not trying to get a job. They trying to just
Didn't the top
sell. They
OnlyFans
hopping right in
girl?
the field.
Yo, didn't the top OnlyFans girl make
Rena,
six? Yo, Zay, didn't the top OnlyFans girl make? Rena, how you doing, babe? Yo, yo. But
yo,
didn't the top
Rena,
OnlyFans girl make $6 million less than LeBron James last year? Ain't that ain't
man.
that ain't that crazy, bro?
It was a OnlyFans girl. She made $83 million
God damn.
just for showing ass. I
Wow.
appreciate you, Rena. We talking about the game. We talking about Vegas. We talking about life. We talking about everything, man. Like I ain't tripping,
That
man.
just
This
yo that $83 million number show you there's too many simps out here in the world, bro. Brothers. I listen. I'm a reform simp. I used to simp. I put it away. I was never a simp, but I simp. Look. Every brother in here done simp for somebody.
yeah. Yeah,
We done
we
simp.
all have been a
We
little
might not
tender
be
in our
simps.
lives.
Yeah. We might not
We
be simps, but we done simped at one point in line. There's always one chick you don't went that extra mile to get in good with. We all know that. But don't be listen. Ain't no way no OnlyFans girl with no talent in the world should be making 83 goddamn $1 million in a goddamn year. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Ain't
sorry.
ain't no
I'm sorry.
head worth $83 million, man.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell
And
you
that's the
that
thing.
right there.
And that's the thing.
Hey,
Yeah. See, not most of the people giving up money, they ain't even getting a whiff of it. Y'all just getting a
yeah.
sight of it
Y'all
digitally.
y'all see Shannon Sharp, man. Shannon Sharp paid $23 million to put it in a white girl butt.
Yes. And
I'm
lost
that
and lost his day job over it.
you lost
Jesus
his
Christ.
job for putting it in a white girl butt.
Woo,
Man, like
woo. And the crazy part is, she let him about 2 or 3 times, and then it decided
yeah.
I'm
She
tired of
set
it.
the play up like, his big ass like race play. Oh yeah, big black man. Da da da
Big,
da. You feel me? Like set him
as,
up so
as,
smooth. She had
as
to have a
Kwame,
P. She gotta have a P, bro. I promise you
uh, as Kwame say, thick tongue Shannon,
that.
tongue too
Thick.
big for
He
his
said, "Yo,
mouth
thick tongue
force.
ass." Kwame be killing me, boy.
Yeah.
when he
Yo,
really
shout
get,
out
when
to
he really
Kwame.
mad, when Kwame really mad, Phil.
Uh
He like that
huh.
motherfucker, big thick tongue ass nigga.
And see, shout out to Kwame because he talk about more of the sports too. He
Yeah,
talk
hey,
about the
shout out.
politics. He talk about life. You know what I mean? Club
he
shenanigan. That's
got
funny.
Shit, Rita, you already up there. You already got 100 subs on this motherfucker. Shit, you got
And
how
she
Rena
still
got
ain't making
100
no
subs
content.
but no videos?
Yeah, we
Who,
done told Rita to make some content, make something.
you know
But
what I'm
maybe she ain't
saying?
the attention seeking type, man. Look,
Well,
I
I
got
could
a
be the
thousand
moderator
views
for
on
you,
my
Rena. I'll be the moderator. I'll moderate.
I got 1,000 views on my TikTok video earlier. That's the first thing I put out with 1,000 views. So I'm real happy for that.
Hey, my boy. I keep telling King, hey, King Speed's really gonna take this shit off when he start this editing. You got to start this editing journey.
No
Once you
doubt.
start, you just able to tell stories. Like
No doubt. No doubt. And
sometimes
look,
y'all, that's what be taking me so long. Sometimes because you do get burnt out from editing because you're trying to be creative. You trying to, you know, put your words to life through a video. It takes time. And a lot of these guys, they don't tell, well, a lot of stuff these guys don't tell you how they be posting so fast and they all on everything. These guys outsource. They outsource to India. They outsource to the Philippines. They pay these guys $50 a month to
yeah, we had
post
that.
content for them.
We had that conversation with you know who, and so he is a real one for putting us on to that. You
Yeah,
know,
the hell
I don't
yeah.
want to say his name, but you know, he is a real one putting
Yeah.
us on to that, and we see what he's doing over there. He cut her out. So he was on the night
Which
bullshit.
is
I couldn't
good.
take
That's good for them.
it.
That's good for
Yeah, yeah,
them.
no
But
doubt.
over
There it
here,
is.
I'm like drumline. One band, one
One
sound.
sound.
You
Yeah,
know what I
one
mean?
man band. Yeah, I hear you.
You know,
I hear you.
and you know, I like to keep money in the house.
No doubt. No doubt. And you know what? Don't like. It's almost like McDonald's, right? It was a point where McDonald's had a slamming ass burger. And then when they
Mm-hmm.
went national, when they went global, like McDonald's started off as a diner, but then when they franchised and all that shit, the quality had fell off. So you don't want to do
Yeah.
that. You want to keep your shit authentic. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
But I also too want to put out more. Man, it's so many. If I could just talk, if I could have somebody that's aligned with my vision, that understands my comedy, my humor, and we both are
mm-hmm.
in alignment, and all I got to do is just talk. Hell yeah, sign me right up because I'll be putting out hella content. If all I gotta do is talk with no visuals, man, you have a video every 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much that
Yeah.
go on,
Mm-hmm.
and the amount of time that it might take me to edit, it might not take somebody that much long. That is as long. So I don't want to make a video about every little thing because at the same time is money. I,
No doubt. No doubt.
that's just a fact. So
Yeah, man.
when you already know when LaFody James, when something come out with LaFody James that people talking about, oh, they gonna be on that motherfucker. Cause I already know. Y'all know I'm finna, nobody can do it like me. I ain't gonna say nobody, but y'all know how I'm coming. My content is different from everybody else's content. Completely different. I ain't copy nobody's lane. I don't say nobody else's slang and their colloquial terms. Everything is all original over here. You feel me? You see a lot of these guys starting to have my colloquial terms in their videos. We ain't gonna say no names, but we know what's up. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys be stealing sauce, but they don't want to give credit to where they got the sauce from. Y'all know, y'all already know. Like it's levels to this, man. Like I've been like, I wasn't raised like this, y'all, but I just keep it real. I'm just honest. That's the honesty is the best policy. I just try to keep it, a little bit of humorous. That's all. Like Lil 40 Jane, yeah, Lil 40. Right. Y'all know where y'all hear that from. Y'all see the belt to ass, people using belt to ass. Like these guys wasn't it. You might have seen it in the rap world, but you didn't see the sports genre talking about belt to ass like that. Especially these publications, you know what I mean, on YouTube. 93 bought the belt to ass to sports. We bringing belt to ass. That's the fact. He said, nah, see, he about to be 41, so LaForty LaForty hit different than LaForty. I'm still calling him LaForty because that nigga in their 40s. You know what I mean? For real. Let me see what LaForty. Cause I call him LaForty because he's 40 Dusty. You know? Have y'all ever been down to? Let me know if y'all been down to Las Vegas. Where do y'all like to stay if y'all come down to Las Vegas, y'all? I use a can of whoop ass every day. Hey, I feel you on that. Stealing money. Yeah, so like the stealing money Monday was supposed to be with my dog JD. You know, I got some guys who I'm trying to help boost up into this game because I know like my dog JD and HD. Y'all gotta subscribe to him if y'all can for me. JD and HD. He's got some great football content. This is my brother. We played, college football together. That's where I met him, and we've been dogs ever since. That's been my dog ever since. So hold on. You never been further. You said I never been further. So yeah, I got my CDL, bro. So when I forgot my I was traveling all over the country, gang. All over this. I've been everywhere. Everywhere. But it's something about that Las Vegas, man. That Las Vegas, bro. It's anytime, anywhere, any day. You just never know what you're gonna run into out here. You know what I mean? You see how you put I need to. I mean, but a lot of see, like getting these clips, like I could get all LeBron's clips, right? Because there's databases that you can grab these highlights from, like the NFL, the NBA database. But a lot of Jordan shit, man, you need professional help to clean this shit up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like before the HD era type shit, you know? But you said, so why you trying to get your CDL? Go get your CDL, man. Go ahead, bro. That shit gonna change your life. No cap. That shit gonna, if you ain't got no kids, hell yeah. I did that when my BM got pregnant, I got my CDL. I like, man, let me go ahead and run it up. Just try to run it up while she pregnant because the baby's coming, you know? So y'all said AOH doing it. Yeah, AOH, he gonna drop that, he gonna drop that heat for you. When it comes to that bronze shit, he gonna keep it 100, factual. He gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Like when he went back and did the rebounds and how they how the Lakers was literally forming the Great Wall of China to allow LeBron to get rebounds. That shit is crazy. Cause it's true. I had the Eagles. I got Eagles, they finna come out in halftime after halftime with the ball. So they should go down and score. It'll be 28-20. Then the Cowboys gonna have to see what they made of. Coming out of half, these plays are gonna be scripted. Coach kind of, evaluating the game on what they see and script the plays around what they've seen in the first half. And it's up to the defense now to adjust and let's keep it moving. Y'all seen Gil and them talking about they talk about football over there now. Skip Bayless like, man, Gil, I need a job. Hey, Skip, man, Skip on the arena now. That basement getting full over there. That boy trapping out the basement. I fuck with it though. I need Underdog to come do my basement. Hey, Underdog, come do a basement for me, man. I ain't on no LaForty shit though. You gonna watch a little football this season? Oh yeah, don't trip. Next month, man, we finna be live galore. I'm finna be putting out videos and lives and videos and lives because, like I said, we this is life now. YouTube is finna be life. You know, we finna be doing it. Gonna be football, basketball. We gonna have everybody in here. I like Teague. Teague funny, but sometimes he be tootling on the fence about LaForty. He'll say some real shit, and then they'll make him walk it down. That's what I don't like. But other than that, man, him and B Ham, them boys funny as hell. I never forget when they was talking about the greatest superstar studs, and they was like, he's like, yeah, Magic Johnson, son. Yeah. Crazy. That shit took me out, man. That shit took me out. That shit took me out, man. Shout out to Magic Johnson. One of my dogs is real close with Magic. He done train with him. Uh, my dog, Michael Blanks. Shout out to Michael Blanks too. But no disrespect to Magic, but that shit was hella funny. Cause Magic's son he's a whole 6'10", and which is crazy. Like he could have been the greatest point guard of all time. You know? Yeah, he do be riding that fence. He said, hope this channel blow up for you, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, Julius. Real one. He said, you got your Wolves jersey? Yeah, we got to see what the Ant-Man got. I hope he been in the lab because I don't know. We ain't hear too much about him this summer. So that's good. That mean he ain't been out here getting shit pregnant. Yeah. I hope he ain't been out here getting nothing pregnant. My God, please, Ant. You got 5, man. At 5, if I have 5 kids, I'm tightening my belt. You know what I mean? I'm zipping it up. We got to get snipped after 5 kids, man. That's just too much. You don't have enough time. There's not enough time in the world, especially you trying to be successful. You trying to do certain things in your life. It's just not enough time in the world. And kids need time. They don't need, I mean, obviously they need money. Yes, they do. But they also need time. You need to instill certain values and principles within your child throughout the first 6, 7 years of their life because it's easier to mold them then. It's harder to remove bad habits as you get older throughout life because you're so used to doing something a certain way. You feel me? Yeah, and man, he definitely should have. Hey, he need to go get the condom sponsorship. Yeah, like look, Magnums. You know what I mean? For sure. He said T talk like a pothead on a Taco Bell, bro. That's my I fuck with T, man. Why y'all I feel you on what you said about Gil, cause Gil just a he should have been in theater. He should be an actor, man, the way he be out there. Gil would be a good actor, boy. The way he could put on a front for some shit. Yeah.
Woo! That man is crazy, bro.
He said he need
That
that
man
male birth
crazy.
control. Hey, that birth control, baby. Nah. That's an experiment. The male birth control. I don't think nobody should be taking birth control because that does affect your hormones and you supposed to have a period. Like you supposed to cleanse. A woman's supposed to naturally cleanse herself. But
Mm.
ooh, Barkley up the little stretch play, first down.
Eagles got the rock right first to open the half.
Is it? Gil responded to Sports and Fitness Rants.
Oh yeah, he did with some. He did in the email for. He said he was putting mail emoji. He said, "Oh, he's about." Guilty. His crazy part is Sports Fitness Rant said nothing about basketball. He said nothing about LeBron. And Gil responded on some sports talk. Oh, we know you like we know you hate LeBron. And like it wasn't nothing about LeBron. He was talking to him about some real life shit. See, that's the thing. Cats like Gil, you 43, man. Like he would be my little brother, right? He's my little brother's age, actually. My younger brother's age.
Mm-hmm.
But he ain't grown up, bro. Like he always been this. And I understand being goofy and liking life and shit like that, joking. But
Ain't
bro,
nothing wrong with comedy,
you
but
know
his
what's
is like
yeah.
beyond. Like
Mhm.
it's like Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? It's like
You remember what Craig said to Smokey and Friday? You always
Mm-hmm.
playing. Like, yo, some things you
Mm-hmm.
don't play about, man. You think Big Worm playing about his money?
You,
You the
you,
only one that always playing. Like,
you think
that's
the
scary.
Israel mob playing about their money? The Israeli mob? You think they finna play about their money?
And even Melly Monaco, like, yo, are you joking about this? I'm picking you up from motherfucking county, nigga. Like, like, and you making jokes about it. She could get deported, bro. She ain't even from here. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, bro, you can stop it. See now, look, I done said this, Dakota. We the Avengers, but we all scattered out on our thing, man. Like we all got our own lane, but we gotta, I kind of let the plan go to the Johnny. Like, yeah, we are the Avengers. We over here defending the truth. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all out there, y'all in the clutch, and we all know who Thanos is. We know
Mm.
who Thanos is. Well, it's either Rich Paul or LeBron, one of them. You know.
See, like, I ain't an old head yet, man. I'm only 32, man. So, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you my baby brother's age, but for
uh,
real, like, you got the wisdom, man. You got 3 kids, 3 boys to look after. I started
two
late.
boys and a girl. Two boys and a
Oh, two
girl.
and a girl, two and a girl. See, even you got both genders to school, and that's what I'm saying, man. That's the other thing, man. When I start getting on cam, man, I'm gonna have that Black Father shirt in my background, man. That's for real talk, bro. Black fathers are needed.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
that's the solution. That's the solution to our issues, bro. Black
Yes.
fathers. I don't care what the situation is. Yo, look, all my homies, man. I got about 45 guys that I can say acquaintances or homies, co-workers, whatever. We still do have our little our group chats and shit like that. I ain't got not one deadbeat dad in the bunch. Everybody is some good fathers. So the idea that black fathers ain't out there, and look, some of them is Asian, some of them is but we all minorities, to be honest. Like, I guess maybe
Yep.
a white boy or two in there, but everybody is involved fathers, and that's what we
Oh,
need back in the community, man. Fathers
that's a
to stay
fact.
in these homes, bro. So I
See,
salute you,
like,
Zay.
I don't even hang. I don't hang with niggas who don't take care of their kids. Oh, bro, she
Yeah,
won't let me see my
that's
kid.
how
Go to
it works,
court. You gotta
and
go to
that's how it
court, bro.
works, bro. That's
If you
how
ain't
it
going to
works.
court for your kid, bro, I don't want to talk to you, gang. Like, bro, we got nothing in common. I'm trying to teach my son certain values and principles throughout life. You need to
And
be
even
doing
if
the same thing to yours.
real talk, and even if you don't go to court, work it out with your baby mother, because that's what I believe,
No, if you
honestly.
can't, no. If you can't work it out, you have to go to court.
Well,
That's the only way
yeah,
you're
well,
gonna
that's
work
what
it
I mean.
out.
Well, there's one thing, right? Not working out, me not getting back with her, but get to the point where y'all can have a conversation
But we
outside of the
already
court system.
we not gonna pretend like there's not women out there that uses
Oh,
the child
I
as a
know. Trust
pawn,
me,
and that
bro.
women that you
Yeah,
that
I know.
use your child's relationship as an advantage. You need to take the power away from her by going to
That.
court.
So
Yeah,
that's
you
what.
might be on child
Yeah, you're
support,
right.
but that child support is gonna allow you to see your kid. Man, that shit is more important than any money.
Back,
Your children is
back.
more important than any money you're gonna lose. You gotta spend it anyway. You can't take it with you. You gotta be there for
Yeah.
your motherfucking kids.
Yeah, no doubt. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's at the point where she got it like that, well then yeah, go to court. And you know what? Really fight, really make a case, really, because again, in the real talk, ain't no judge gonna say no decent man ain't supposed to be in a child's life. That's the problem. See, one thing I could say, and me following on that manosphere stuff, they set it up like that to where they put the division in the black household, right? Especially us minorities and brothers up here. White boys, again, y'all got issues too, but we really got it because they set it up like this. My thing is, right, child support in the family court system is a for-profit business. Again, shout out to a YouTuber like the lead attorney. He'll tell you this. How he was a divorce attorney for many, many years. He said this shit is set up for profit, right? So
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, look, I know it gets to that point where you like that, but if it gets like that, yes, definitely fight for your kids. Definitely fight to be in your kids' life. But I say this: really, if you got to even go on hands and knees and really convince your baby mama that your child, your son, your daughter needs you for the sake of them, then do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
If she
that's
gonna
real.
be difficult to where y'all gotta go to family court, then go to family court. And you know what? Plead your case. Maybe out there pleading your case, she'll see her errors. And become a family again, man. You know, we got all type of different things. Trust me, I've
See,
seen it
you
all, bro.
being real, you being real optimistic about that, man. It's some women, bro, that
Oh, I know. Oh,
her
bro,
entire
Zay,
her
Zay, don't
entire
get me wrong.
goal was to get pregnant by you because of your genetics,
Well,
or
look, Jay, here,
whatever
look.
your
Take it,
financial
look,
situation. You
look,
still
taking it
have
back
to
to
love
sports.
that
Hold on.
kid with the same amount of care. That's why I got on Ant, because like, bro, you need to be in that girl's life.
That's
You
true.
need to
That's a
be.
fact.
That is not cool, bro.
That's a
You're
fact.
gonna be
Bring
way
it, bring it
bigger.
back. Yeah, bring it back to sports. Look at SWAT. He said he talked about the PJ Washington video with Brittany Renner. Yeah, that's exactly. Look, see, these are millionaire level, right? But that's exactly like Brittany. Brittany is using it for clout, and then she might have had an issue with his girlfriend coming over.
Yeah,
But you
she,
know what?
bro. Of
That's
course she
life.
mad. Nigga, he about to get 90 M's, and she was fucking Kevin Gates. She had to turn Muslim. Like, come on, man. Where's the Muslim at?
Yeah. She's a clout chaser.
This,
We know that. Dakota,
that,
Dakota, that's real talk too. Marry first, babies later. Marry before you carry. That's what we used to be, bro. And again, I understand all these shit. Look, I put it when I was because I'm a first time father. My son is 1.5 running around here. It took me a minute. Me and my wife, we had a real journey. You know what I'm saying? We had to come down here for him to come down, for him to come into the world. But at the end of the day, it's like when I was 18, I made a vow to myself, man. If I can't see myself having a child with her, I ain't look. Well, shit. Full out game was strong, but I ain't gonna put myself in it. And we all know things can happen. I'm not saying, but you know what? Do your best for it not to happen, because, bruh, at the end of the day, I say this: there's no excuse for not being a father, and fathers are needed. They need it in their child's life. They need it in the household. I ain't want to be in no situation where I got six. People ask you, why ain't you got no kids yet? Because I ain't want to be a baby daddy. I don't want to be
right.
no baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no baby father. You know what I mean? I remember back 1995, back in the video channel. Shout out to my baby father. Like, no, that shit was never my thing. I was like, nah, I ain't want that. Hell no.
Yeah, man.
Nobody
No,
shot me out
man.
in the video
You know,
channel.
I it's crazy, bro. I ain't have
Life
my
is,
first I ain't have my
mhm.
first baby till 26, man. And I'm glad I didn't have a kid younger, because it just puts a lot of pressure on a man, because even though, women are supposed to have children earlier. Your
Yep,
body,
that's biological. Yeah,
the woman's body tells her she's supposed to have children early, because the later you wait to have children, the health complication risk
exactly.
increases.
Trust me, I've been
So,
through it. Yeah, man, me and the wife have been through it. Trust me, she had spent 2 months in the hospital, man. 2 months, and she
yeah.
had twins. And my daughter didn't make it. My son is running around rambunctious. But yeah, it was kind of crazy, man. Like I said, I'm spitting the real because look, we got a lot of issues. We got uterine fibroids and stuff like that. A lot of people with the fertility issues, man. There's all type of shit out here, man, for real. But it's kind of,
We got
hey,
Rena shouting her baby dad out. She's like, man, I done did him wrong, but look, he
but
said,
nah,
y'all
just some
spitting, hold on,
shit.
hold on, hold on. He said, y'all spitting
Mm-hmm.
facts, but that Brittany Renner baddest. Hey, she is beautiful. She is. I know
But she
niggas be,
toxic.
I know them last 15 seconds, niggas be like, oh my God. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta pull
Mm-hmm.
out. You got to. Just
That's
because
it.
she pretty, the prettiest
That's
women,
it.
they do the ugliest things. My God.
That's it.
Have
It's
y'all
crazy.
not seen it?
There's no
Hold on.
doubt.
Look at Devin Haney's fiance.
Woo.
My God. She in there saying she look, Devin Haney is working out, getting the best fluids, eating his fruit and vegetables,
Wow.
But she want syrup dick. She want perk dick. She want the rapper dick.
Yo,
Sickening, man.
Slade, I read what you wrote. That salute to that's a crazy story, right? You couldn't talk to your pops when you was 18, but salute to you because you see, based on what you commented, you seem like a real dude, man. You seem like a real, look, man. I don't want to. I don't want to get on here. See, look. Hey, Sabrina. I told Zay the streets been missing, man. You need to come on live, bro. Like you need to do some more live. I know he got again, right? He had his family obligations and shit like that. Look, I got my little one run. When I got down here to Brazil, I had to drop. I had to drop my. I had to, my live was 40 minutes because my son would not bruh, he was so happy to have me. He heard me talk in the other room. He was like, "No, no, no. I don't care about your live stream, Dad. Come to bed. Come to bed. I missed you."
Yeah,
Like that's how you
yeah,
know. That's how
yeah,
you know.
man. That's how you know. Like you know, if a daddy ain't shit when he pull up to the function and the kids don't even acknowledge this nigga existence.
Exactly. Exactly.
When I pull up to the function, the kids come running to me. You know what I mean? Like they come running to me, man.
I
That's
told Zay though. I told Zay, man, you got to do this once a week, man. I'm on twice a week. I'm on twice a
it,
week. We have a conversational piece over at 10 Toes Down. But I told Zay, man, you got to at least do once a week or once every other week. You know what I'm saying? Because real talk, like I said, you
yeah,
see, we go from football to basketball to real life shit, bro.
yeah. At some point, man, I want to do in our IRL type shit. On Twitch maybe. You know what I'm saying? We throw clips on YouTube. I'm still make YouTube videos, but
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of
man,
stuff we just gotta chop it up, talk about.
no
We gotta
doubt. My
really
old ass
get
is
down
figuring
to
this
this
shit
shit.
out. My old ass
I
is
miss
figuring
y'all.
this
I miss you
social
too,
media
Rena.
shit out, man.
My
Yes.
dog, I fuck with you.
I
For real.
told Zay,
Best
man,
mod in the game, man. Best
Zay,
mod.
Zay, you gotta check in, even if you gotta do an hour live, bro. Check in, do check.
Yeah.
I know you do your videos, and I know it's time consuming and all that, but and
Nah,
again,
yeah.
I gotta get on. I gotta see. I do rants. I do little rants like sports and fitness every time I get a chance. And I'm low tech over here, but it's coming through, man. Things are coming through. So we all going. I'm learning the Twitch side. I'm learning the TikTok side. So I
Yeah.
see that people like when you called me, man, Ace 30 and them, they was sitting there like, damn, you cooked the Johnny, but I need to talk to you about your life. I need to talk to you about your top 10, man. What's up with your top 10? I'm like, so I had to sit there and have a whole conversation about my top 10. And that's really like real. I mean, come on, the top 10 is easy, man. We all got our own top 10 or whatever. But there's so much more to talk about in sports and life in general, man. For real.
Yeah, it's a lot
So
of educational moments, and I like to use these moments from other people in order to obviously we gotta shame certain shit. Shame is one thing that is lacking in America because if you have no shame, you're not gonna feel anything when you're doing something wrong. You feel
see,
me?
Dakota, everybody top 10 perfect in their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. There's no right or wrong answer, man. For real. There's no right or wrong answer. If you think LeBron is the GOAT, you can think LeBron is the GOAT. My thing is, don't think it for the wrong reason. Don't sit there like realize that Jordan. I mean, like FYF was sitting there and saying, no, no, I'm gonna go. FYF said some dumb shit, right? Because Dreamers Pro was talking about he's in Nigeria. The Dreamers Pro is Nigerian, and he's in Nigeria. I think he goes back and forth between LA and Nigeria, right? So he's
Yep.
saying how people still rocking Jordan jerseys in Nigeria. Now, FYF says some dumb, ignorant ass shit. Like
What?
they be dropping, they be dropping the losers t-shirts over with an airplane. Like, first of all,
Do they do
F,
that though? Don't they?
they do, but here's the thing: what Dreamers Pro was talking. I'm in Lagos. Lagos is a city. There are four. Look, Lagos is not the most technically advanced city in the world. They still got roving blackouts, but Lagos has 4 stars hotels. These people are not in grass huts. They're in buildings. They're in, like I'm in Brazil. It's not like the United States. It's a little bit poor in certain places, but they live a dignified life. It is a third world country. Third world don't mean poor.
Ooh,
Third world only means. Let me tell you what third world means. You didn't get what third world. First world was the United States and capitalism. Second world is communism. Third world is people that did not get involved with the USSR versus USA Cold War. That's all that means. It doesn't mean that a country is poor. Okay.
yeah,
But yeah, FYF was trying to act like I was like, bro, number one, Jordan never lost the final. So the fact that people are wearing Jordan jerseys, that means they go, look, there's an NBA store somewhere in Lagos. There's an NBA store in Rio de Janeiro.
yeah.
There's an NBA, like people go to the store and actually buy Jordan jerseys. They buy the
Right.
Pele
So how?
jerseys.
So yeah, that didn't
Mhm.
make sense with him saying the loser because Jordan ain't a loser.
Exactly. He's not a loser. Number two, people in Lagos, like they not rich, but they actually live dignified life. They have jobs. There's doctors, lawyers, nurses. There's goddamn accountants, finance people in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, they don't all live in grass huts. Yes, there are some people that live in poor, whatever, but there are some people that are wealthy, living they stay in five-star hotels, they travel for work. I mean, actually talk to somebody outside the country, you will know this. So it was just kind of cringe him
Oh,
saying that.
Sanders
Oh
fumbled.
yeah, we all know that. Yeah, you'll see some guy rocking the losers t-shirt, whatever. Those are village people, and again, no even look, village people can come and become lawyers themselves. They go to college and shit like that. They're colleges in Nigeria. Nigeria actually has a great education system. Let's not shit on our brothers from the motherland because let's be real. Africa is a continent. It's the largest continent or outside of Asia. It's the second largest continent on the planet. There are more than 700 million Africans. Okay,
Yep.
like they don't all live in grass huts. Who fumbled the rock?
Sanders fumbled the rock.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Look like the
He,
Eagles got the
he
foot
fumbled that
away.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
But
but
no,
that was that was
it's definitely countries that are going through it, and I
yeah, I'm
hope
gonna
that
have to
they're
ask
able to
FYF the next time he
hold on.
pull up. Yeah, my fault,
Uh,
my fault.
I want them, you know what I'm saying, to conquer whatever struggles or issues that they're going through. But in my opinion, this is not to sound selfish or anything like that, but I'll be worried about what the fuck going on here because my people fucked up. My people, it's hard for me to focus on somebody else's struggle when my people struggling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt,
So
no doubt,
I'm team American. I'm team nigga. Period. To the world blow. That's just a fact.
no
You know,
doubt.
I got guys that when I did my Arch video, when I did my it started when I did my Sanders video. My Sanders video, I got subscribers that are like, hey, he's trash, he woo woo woo, and they tootling the fence with the race. You know what I mean? But then when I did the Arch video, it was completely different. You know what I mean? You like, hold on, man, y'all. Wait a minute now.
Yeah, you
Why
know
y'all
the good
switching?
boy.
Don't
Yeah,
think that because I don't like LeBron James, I'm just finna shit on black people. Like, don't ever think that because that's not the
yeah,
truth. Wrong is wrong, no matter what color you are. Wrong is wrong. If you're not doing a great job, no matter what color you are, you're gonna get the work. Don't get it fucked up. Don't think I'm one of them guys who you just finna just shit on all the guys. Like, no, that's not happening. Nah, I'm not him.
yeah.
That
See, we
you subscribe to the wrong channel. And I don't,
no
me
doubt,
personally, I
no
don't want
doubt,
those type of thinking individuals on my channel. You know what I mean?
no doubt. And that
But
fatigue
yes,
y'all talking about? Yeah, we'll get into that shit too.
like
Oh
it was
man.
unbelievable. The shit that I was seeing in my comment section about Shador, I'm like, damn, bro, like you understand that Archie is having these same issues, right? You understand that
Mm-hmm.
Arch
Mm-hmm.
looked way worse than anything we seen Shador look, right? And he had a clean pocket. He was out there
Mm-hmm.
clean, wide open shit. Shador is the most accurate quarterback in NCAA history
I'm
with the
gonna tell
worst
you
offensive line.
I'm
let's
gonna tell
let's
you
let's
something.
slow it down. Go
Yeah, I'm
ahead.
gonna tell you something real, Zay. The year you were born, and this is so about 91, 92, 93. That's when I first really got into football.
Yep.
They were openly, trust me, bro. They were, mind you, Charlie Ward won the Heisman in 93, right? He wanted to get drafted by the Knicks. I ain't never seen a Heisman winning quarterback not get drafted at all. Okay. Back in
Uh-huh.
92, 93, they were really openly wondering
Yeah.
or basically doubting that black men, even though Warren Moon was in the league and Doug Williams already won a Super Bowl MVP, they were openly doubting whether it was worth taking a black quarterback, number one, or even in the first round at quarterback. Like they, even though
Because
Warren Moon was doing his thing, bro, that's how it was in this country, man. It's crazy. It really
they
is
don't
crazy, bro.
understand that not only did they think that black people were stupid, they didn't think we had the brain capacity
Yes,
to
yes,
understand the quarterback position. That
yes.
is completely
Imagine,
false, man.
bro. Imagine this. My
So weather delay, y'all. So weather delay
so whether
going on
oh
right.
damn,
Yeah.
yeah, wow,
All the players leaving the field right now.
Jesus
Like
Christ,
I said,
bro.
this is a divisional game. These divisional games are always going to be the closest games. The Eagles were rated, they came in as the favorite at -8. And that's due to the fact that their talent on paper is so much better than the Cowboys. But again, the when you play in a division game, you kind of level the playing field because you everybody wants to beat each other. They want to win. Like
Oh
you
God.
get more hyped up for divisional games than would
Mm,
you playing across the country team. You know what I'm saying? A
yeah,
divisional rival.
wow. So the crazy part is right. You see, I'm a Nose fan. So Charlie Ward, I'm a Nose fan because Charlie Ward, I just love. I'm a Nose fan because I love their basketball team, right? Sam Cassell, Bob Sura, and Charlie Ward were on that team. But Charlie
Yep.
Ward played both sports, right? So
Yep.
he was like, Dion from Dion and all them cats. I picked Florida State as my football team. We won the
So you
championship.
was happy seeing them beat Alabama.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Oh, no doubt. But we won the championship in '93, right? Shout out to Derrick Brooks, Warwick Dunn, all the cats on that team, man. Um, right? Charlie Ward was the quarterback. My Heisman winning quarterback, all right? He wasn't
Yeah.
drafted by my football team. He was drafted by my favorite basketball team. Ain't that
Yeah.
some crazy shit? Like when
That's
the Knicks
crazy.
drafted Charlie Ward, I was like really I was happy, but I was a little. I'm like, because I know he was better. Like he's better, and it was a joke, right? Because the Giants, Phil Simms had retired, right? And the Jets ain't had no quarterback. Their quarterback was garbage, and the Giants' quarterback was garbage. And they were like the best quarterback in New York played for the Knicks. So that shit was, but that's what I'm getting at is they like the NFL really did Charlie Ward dirty. They didn't even give him a chance. They said he was too short to play quarterback. Wait.
Yeah. And now
How
you
was he
got
not
short.
too short to be drafted into the NBA first round? But he's too short to play quarterback. Like, I
Yeah.
mean,
Saying that he
Charlie was
can't see
rough since
behind the offensive
he could,
line and
yeah,
shit.
bullshit,
You
right?
already
And
know it.
it took guys like Russell Wilson. Shout out to Russell. It's funny because he's now going to be my starting quarterback this year, at least to open the season, till they give it to Jackson Dart. But
Yeah.
like and Russell Wilson's 5'9". So every night seeing Sierra around town a little bit. She'll be up. She'll be in little Manhattan spots and shit like that. But
Yeah, she
yeah,
got
man.
Russ. Russ done put her up, man.
Yeah, for sure.
What was
They'll be hanging. They'll probably be hanging out with Mello and Lala and them, man. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be, get all into
Future
the, you know.
couldn't stop cheating, man.
Yeah. Russell Wilson's the giant. He's gonna be the starter. They look like they're gonna do they look like they're gonna do the Kurt Warner thing. Because remember when the Giants drafted Eli, they signed Kurt Warner, and then after like 9 games, they gave Eli the starting job, and yeah.
Hmm.
So Russ probably just he probably gonna. I actually hope Russ play the whole season. To be honest, I don't want to see Dart till next year. I don't want to see Dart next year, but let's see what Russ could take us with. Because I actually thought Russ.
Yeah, but it's a different game now, man.
It is.
First
It is.
round picks are expected to play much sooner than later.
Yeah, I know.
Patrick Mahomes obviously was an outlier where
Outline.
he,
Yeah. Mhm.
but there's certain outliers. But nowadays, you get drafted in that first round, you're supposed to be ready to go.
Yeah.
And it's a
I
it's
think
an
with
even shorter leash on quarterbacks today. You usually now today you might get 2 years, maybe three. You know what I mean? But before they actually gave quarterbacks more time to grow. But
uh,
nowadays, no. You see Anthony Richardson. He already like he gone. He pretty
yeah,
much
yeah.
they done with him. You
Well, I
spent the
say
number
this:
four pick
mhm.
just for him to be gone.
if the Giants are like 7-2 after 9 games, they probably gonna let Russ play it out. If we're like 4-5, 5-4, they probably gonna move over to Dart. I think that's probably what's gonna happen. So
Yeah, when they
let's
start
see.
losing, they're gonna
Yeah,
replace Russ. Depending on
they
how
gonna
Russ
put him in
look.
there and get his reps, and
Because defensively, y'all gonna be sound. Y'all got a great D
yeah,
line
that's
over
what
there.
it is.
Y'all gonna
Yeah,
the pass rush.
Abdul.
Giants always they're gonna bring some. They bringing that dope. Yeah, Wilson is a giant. Yeah, delay of game from lightning seen 6 miles away. Yep, you know how it is. Somebody said, I've never known a NFL game to stop because of weather. LOL, and I'm 50 years old. Yeah, it's been a long time
Bro, bro, they
you
used to
seen they
play
really
through
stop a
hurricanes.
game.
They used to
I
play through
remember,
hurricanes.
man, we when I was a kid, man, they didn't even cancel the kid games back then. We played in full-fledged rain, pouring rain. You know what I mean? So, yep, it is what it is. They said Pat fell into the perfect situation. He most definitely did. Creative head coach slash OC. He learned the game at a high level by just sitting on that bench. And yeah, Alex Smith was a great backup. Well, great teacher to Patrick Mahomes as well. Steelers Cowboys last year didn't start till almost 10 o'clock. Damn, that's a late ass start. Very late. So the NFL became soft under Roger Goodell. Yeah, it's certain stuff that you understand. The owners run the league in the NFL. Jerry Jones is numero uno, the biggest boss, the biggest OG, and the biggest OG owner. So what Jerry want, Jerry gonna get. He'll sue Roger Goodell ass. He's Jerry suing shit. Jerry ain't for the go. You know what I'm saying? Jerry about his shit, man. Jerry. Yeah, this due to the weather delay. But yeah, let me know who y'all think who's gonna be the Super Bowl champion. Put your team down there. And also let me know who is your team, who y'all rocking with this year, who y'all want to see on the live stream schedule. Cause we
And,
streaming
and,
games this year. I don't care
and
how many people in here, cause I already know y'all watch my shit. Y'all watch my videos. Everybody, you know.
I got blind faith in my Giants, but I got real faith in my Knicks for the NBA.
the damn Knickerbockers. Yeah. We gonna get into basketball real soon. It's gonna be a good season, y'all. Last year, y'all ballooned my channel up. I got my first 15K in my first season, man. We trying to do 15K again. We trying to get to that 30 ball by the end of the season. That's the goal. Um, at some point, hopefully, we gonna reach that 100K. I want that plaque. I need that plaque, man. Cause there's a lot of these guys, they've been doing this a lot longer than me. They have more experience than me and, more connections and relationships in this game. But hey, we're gonna keep grinding. We one band, one sound. And as long as y'all keep rocking with me, that's all I need. I'm gonna keep learning as I go. It's gonna be hard because when you shit on people's favorite or somebody that's paying you, you gotta rock with the person who paying you. You're like, I'm not gonna get a lot of opportunities because of the things that I say about LaFody James or the funny voices I make about Adam Silver. But hey, it is what it is. I'm being honest though. You know, it's no disrespect to them. It's just we just calling out the narratives and the truth, the stuff that these paid networks can't say. I'm surprised if Charles Barkley wasn't Charles Barkley, he wouldn't have a job. Charles Barkley, like these guys don't understand that your voice can transcend the job. Stephen A. Smith doesn't understand that his voice can transcend ESPN. You don't need ESPN to make that 100 million, Stephen A. You could do this shit right off YouTube. You could partner with all these other different partners. There's so many things Stephen A could do to actually gain his integrity back. But he's comfortable being a lapdog. The Bears. Yes, sir. Raiders. Yeah, Raiders looking decent. I went to Raiders training camp. When they had an open training camp at the Allegiant Stadium. That stadium is beautiful, beautiful stadium. Um, they look solid. They look solid. Gino is definitely an upgrade over fucking Minshew and where the fuck else was the quarterback. And yeah, I think Gino and Pete Carroll gonna help turn the Raiders franchise around. Do y'all think John Gruden gonna ever get a job again, or is he gonna go down to college? They saying John Gruden might go down to college and coach. We're gonna see
Yeah, he should. He should.
because
He
he was
ain't
right
built for
about
that.
DeMar Reese as his Michelin tire lips. I thought that shit was funny. I don't know, like, cause that nigga lips do look like Michelin tires. I mean, like, he was right. you know, they every you know every they take certain stuff. See that the problem is they try to confuse y'all. They make certain stuff sound racist when it's not. He just just he talking shit. He roasting his ass. But then the shit that's racist, they try to say is not racist. That's where they try to confuse y'all at. And y'all got to be able to tell the difference. I done lived, I done been through the overt racism, like, hey man, get the fuck out of here, or we don't want you over here. And then we have the passive aggressive racism. You gotta learn about the passive aggressive racism. I lived in Minnesota, boy. That's the most passive aggressive racist state you will ever live in. I promise you.
Very
Oh my
liberal,
God.
right? Very
Uh,
liberal.
you know what I mean? The white woman loves us though there. She makes a home for us. She will take care of us in that Minnesota. But her parents don't like that shit. Her parents might not be okay with her granddaddy might not be okay with that. So
You tell me they on some get out shit?
yeah, but I'd have been to some, remember back when Tinder was popping off and shit. So you really had access to everything. And man, I
Uh-huh.
went
I
out to some
feel it.
small towns in Minnesota where like, damn, the police pulled me over. Like, damn, why you pulled me over for? you like, like what you doing out here? I'm like, man, I'm just visiting a friend. Yeah, like you go down to
Yeah.
these small towns. These white girls be like, we heard about you niggas. We heard about you.
That's
we
crazy.
heard what you got.
Crazy.
We heard
See,
what you got. We need it. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota got,
that's
yeah, they got the male cheerleader. You see, Minnesota very liberal and progressive.
too
You
liberal.
know what I'm saying?
Too liberal.
They got male cheerleaders now, and not like the strong male cheerleaders. We talking about, you know, with the pom pom cheerleaders, male cheerleaders. Right? You could be a male. The base of the male cheerleader. Like the strong guys who lift the girls up with one hand. Like, yeah, ain't no bro. Get your bread, but when you start wanting to do the dances like the cheerleaders, you know what I mean? Like you popping your hips and neck like the cheerleaders. That's when it's a little different. just a little bit. Yeah.
You know, shout out to Snoop Dogg because they put him in a controversy because he took his grandchild to see what was that that kiddie movie I don't even know what it was, but they had a lesbian couple in there, and he was complaining that he had to teach he had to basically talk to his grandchild about the two women situation. And it's like, why they putting this in cartoons, man? So now the
Yeah.
liberals getting on him. Yeah, the
I don't,
liberals getting on him about feeling a certain way. And it's like, yo, this is crazy. Y'all should not be pushing this agenda to kids. I'm sorry.
I
Like,
don't think any type of provocative shit should be in children cartoons, period. Because
facts.
a lot of this stuff, they might not necessarily realize it, but this stuff is working on your subconscious. Your subconscious is different from your actual conscious. Your subconscious stores things in it as well. But that's a different conversation. But these kids don't understand this stuff. And if you put something in a movie that they think is cool and they see this act in this movie, they might think, oh, this is cool because this is in a cool movie. None of this stuff is cool. Children shouldn't be talked to about sex. Children should not be.
Facts. Facts. And
Until
that's
you
where
hit puberty, until you wake up with that wet dream. That's when you got to start like, oh, son, you woke up wet? Oh, come here. Let me tell you about this thing now. You know what I mean? But until then, you got to keep it away from them. So it was the Lightyear movie. Is it Buzz Lightyear? Mm. Sports was built on rivalries: Bears, Packers, Steelers, Patriots, Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys, 49ers. Yes, that's a fact. Bears, Packers is the oldest rivalry. Yes. And at the same time, they like this controversy, man. They get them something to talk about.
oh yeah, see, I see it's light. Yeah, so you throwing lesbians in Toy Story? That's what we doing here now. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, what is? I'm just saying, like, it's the fact that they need to push it down our kids' throat. That's where, like, the liberals. I can't like. Look, I'm not a conservative. I'm not a Republican. But I've always been moderate. I've always been in the middle. I've always been somebody that is in the common sense, right? And it's like
Yeah.
the liberal side, y'all don't went off the deep, bro. Y'all sound like them crazy right wingers. Y'all don't got to the point where y'all on the other side of the spectrum, and I just can't rock with it, man.
You gotta
So
think, man, like you teaching your kids, if we sharing the same, if a woman is sharing the same bathroom as a man, what do you think's gonna happen in that bathroom at some point? And this is another talk. Y'all seen what the Browns assistant GM said about evaluating quarterbacks? She's getting a lot of criticism because she doesn't know she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She pretty much came out there and did a word salad, a big old word salad about evaluating the quarterback. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like I love women. Women are a necessity. We do everything for the woman. She's the most beautiful thing that we have in this world, etc. But men and women shouldn't mix. Women shouldn't be trying to invade our spaces, and we shouldn't be trying to invade theirs as well. I don't want to see
exactly.
Juwan Man in the WNBA. I don't want to see that. I don't think male coaches should be head coaches in the WNBA because it takes away the opportunity from a woman. But also, I don't think that they belong in male sports as well, though. Like coming into the locker room, how you gonna come into the locker room? Everybody changing dicks out. You know what I'm saying? Like the male and female dynamics is crazy. They don't belong in the same locker room.
I hear you on that, man. I hear you on that.
Like especially all the testosterone in the football locker room, you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like it just creates. It's a distraction. He said Miami don't have a backup plan for Tua and Tyreek Hill. I mean, they got Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle is solid. Like he got a little bit bigger this year too. He puts a little bit of size on himself. No, did he?
Yeah, look,
But
never look. If a team got a good line, if a team got a good line, offensive and defensive, that's where football is. If you start there, and again, of course, you need to have a quarterback because a lot of times you can throw a quarterback in there if he's well protected, he can get the job done. You know, but the offensive and defensive line is where you win in football. You know what I mean? It's where
mm-hmm.
you at least got a chance. So don't matter how good your quarterback is, if you ain't got no line, you got all line. Yeah, you're a dead duck back there. The defensive line is where you foundation you can rush the passer. You can build a defense because obviously the game is built for offense. But you know, if you can slow the other team's quarterback down, that's a chance to win the Super Bowl. End of the day, it's the best team playing in January. That's why I think a lot of people, like say a team goes 6-0. Oh, we going Super Bowl, here we come. Nah, that's not how it go. You got to get through those last 11 games, and then you got to be playing your best in January, February. You know what I mean? So,
mm-hmm.
as I know, I
You
had a
got to.
Giants team that was 9-7. They won a Super Bowl because we got hot at the right time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
So,
that's in the NFL. That's typically how it goes. Like obviously, teams are certain teams are gonna be dominant across the stretch of the regular season, but those teams that get hot in that late November, December are the teams that are the most dangerous because they found a groove, they found a rhythm. They might have, you know, put a little WD-40 on that engine. You know
no
what I
doubt.
mean? And
Yeah,
that's
you got
that's
to win
that's
that.
how it goes.
And you got to win that war of attrition too, because every week, it's a rough game and catch an injury here. I don't seen teams 14-1 and catch an injury right in week 16, week 17, and bam, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. They go their hopes. You know, what I mean, if it's a quarterback or your main pass rusher, your cover corner, it messes it up.
Yep.
Yeah, yes. Shout out to us. Yeah, they do got the same donor. That's why I say, man, if it's, whether you liberal or Democrat, whether you liberal or conservative, to me, they need to have a common sense party. To be honest, I like candidates with common sense. I don't care who. I'm not one of the people who you vote for. You know what I'm saying? But if you got common sense and you vote for your own interests, you all right with me. I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I'm not
You know how?
somebody that's gonna tear down everybody, bro. I'm
Yeah,
just nah, but we just
so,
gotta keep the truth where it's truth.
real talk,
Unfortunately, that's just what it is, you know.
real talk. I say,
And
bro.
I'm not too well versed in the politic game to even really like speak on it like that. But
Yeah, I'm
we all
just
have our opinions. You
yeah,
feel me?
I'm just casual too. Like I said, at the end of the day, really, like I said, we talking life. We can talk life here. You was giving your Minnesota stuff, right? That passive aggressive racism. That yeah, I can't stand. Bro, I can't stand passive aggressive because that's why I'm such a critic of you know who. The guy that I don't want to because some of his Zesty fans might but there's too much passive aggressive stuff. Bruh,
Yeah, like
if you gonna be an asshole, be an asshole. If you gonna be a racist, be up in my face so I know where you stand. I respect the
yeah,
racist. It's overtly racist, not a covert racist. And like you said, you went through a lot of passive aggressive racism, and that's what you get with a lot of liberals. They feel like we are inferior intellectually. Like, bruh, trust me, you ever have, I don't know, man, I don't want to, but you ever had that friend that think, yo, like, you're too smart to be they give you that, you too smart to be a black person type of deal. Like, we're not supposed to, I saw Nick Fuentes on there with talking to Candace Owens. And again, I got respect for Candace Owens as a conservative grifter, she do be making sense sometimes, but sometimes, like you sat there and let this guy say that Africa never had two-story buildings. Like, nigga, what do you think the pyramids were? And well, the
Mm.
pyramids were built by Middle Easterners, Africans. The Egyptians were black. So, bro,
Yeah, a
let's
lot
take
of this
it.
shit too, man. It's people got to start looking at the definition of
Yeah,
shit. If you look at
bro. It's
the
funny because
definition, if you look at the definition of white, it's not just European Anglo-Saxon. You know what I'm saying? It's North Africa, it's Middle Easterns. Some Mexicans actually are classified as white on the driver's license. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like this, it gets
yeah,
real deep once you start to really look at like what people are classified as. Like
yeah, no
Indians are
doubt,
considered white. Indians are considered white in America. You know what I'm saying? So
no doubt,
look
no
at the
doubt.
definition of the word white and get back to me before you start the cap. Go look at the
Yeah,
definition. Matter of fact, I'm finna pull up the definition of it.
shout out to SNW Cone. Oh, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, R.I.P. Malcolm X. Because Malcolm, they don't understand Malcolm back in the 50s and 60s. He was on there killing people intellectually.
You
You
gotta look
had
at the
to look like him.
Webster's dictionary. My bad. I'm sorry.
No
It
doubt.
says a person could describe a person with origins in Europe, the Middle East, or North Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Middle Easterns are white.
Yep.
North Africans are considered white. That's just a fact. And that adds to the population density in the US Census.
No doubt.
So,
You know, there's a real, it is, when it comes to whitewashing and that white supremacy, and then, no offense to any of my Caucasian brothers and ones we know, there's a lot of Caucasians that rock with us, bro. But the I think even some of y'all will agree the whitewashing they've done of Britain history is ridiculous, right? And the idea that sub-Saharan Africans got the lowest IQ score collectively. Well, let me ask you this: how many? They say only one. I've never taken an IQ test, and I know I'm a high IQ person, right? They say only 1% of the world's population even taking the IQ test. So where are you getting this idea that Because again, when I watched the King Queen of Catway, and that's based on the real story. There's a female Kenyan poor village chess master out there. So it ain't it ain't like we don't have the capacity. Like I said, when the brother was talking about Malcolm back in the 50s, when they really believed that we were inferior intellectually, Malcolm X just destroyed them. And I understand he was a brave, but it was no Caucasian blood. Like he was a this is an African with Native American and all of that, right?
mm-hmm.
Malcolm was destroying people
Nah, for sure.
intellectually. Like he never lost a discussion because this is a brother with his background, right? A felon and all
Mm.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like, end
Yeah,
of the day,
yeah,
you know. I mean, so it's just kind of crazy, bro. Because again, we all know there's idiots and there's geniuses of every race.
yeah,
So many
exactly.
things. I just learned today that there was Patterson preceded Ford. Patterson was the first guy with the assembly line, but nobody would give him the funding to compete with Ford, with Henry Ford. So the
Yeah.
first major developer of cars, automobile, the modern automobile was a black man. But of course, you know, Henry Ford gets come on, man. There's so much shit that's out here, bro. There's
Yeah.
so much stuff that they just do, bro. You know what I mean? And that's right, Dusty Rose. Ain't nobody superior than the other. And we all die. We all subject to cancer, all the disease of the planet. You understand what I'm saying? It was one race, the human race. I understand we go into based on heritage and parts of the world we're from. But come on, man, there's no trust me. There's idiots in every race. There's obviously black folk. We got a lot of idiots, and we got a lot of motherfuckers. We need to get up. At least get like you said. Some motherfuckers belong in jail. You know what I mean? To me, and anything snitching, if you in that life, that then you a snitch. But if you a civilian, you can't snitch. Ain't no snitching if you a civilian. You ain't getting to that game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, Sonny Malcolm, for real, man.
Bro,
Yeah, we really
broski.
this Brady
What's
Lane got us
good?
on
Let's.
the
I know we get way off now. No, for sure. R.P. Malcolm, man. Real
Yeah,
one.
no
Man,
doubt,
I was just watching Malcolm X. Denzel did a great job, and
yeah.
so did Spike Lee in that movie, man.
And I'm actually
Should have won an
tomorrow.
Oscar for that.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna start like some of his talks. Like I'm gonna start YouTubing some of his talks, man. Because I watch a lot of red pill stuff, and I watch a lot of politics on both sides. I'm not too I watch a lot of astronomy and all that. All that's funny, man. I watch more YouTube than anything else. Bro. For real, YouTube. I make sure I get the most out of my $16 a month.
Yeah. See, it's more expensive on iPhone. God damn it.
Oh, word? How much you
Yeah.
paying on your
I
phone?
think it's like down there $19 now.
Ooh. Yeah, man. Like, hey, shit. God damn it. Stream y'all want what they want. Motherfuckers. God damn. And then I pay 83.99 for fucking YouTube TV, and I can't even watch the motherfucker down here.
You can't
God
watch. Why
damn.
can't you watch it?
They because I'm in Brazil, they won't let you. They won't let me change my location for even traveling. They'll let me.
Well,
They'll let me travel within the states. They won't let me travel out of the country to watch my YouTube. But you charge me 83.99. So the month I'm
uh,
down here, I'm paying for. Y'all getting a month out of me. I can't even like.
you
Well,
could you could you could download a VPN and spoof your location.
oh shit. See, I'm old. I'm old, bro. I don't know all this shit, bro. You gotta have to walk me through it.
Yeah, you gotta download a VPN service.
Mm,
See, I use Orbot on iPhone because you know that's
yeah,
just.
y'all
But
got you.
there's things like what's it called? Damn, it's a bunch of VPNs for Android, bro.
You
Let
know
me
what the
see.
crazy part about it is, man. I'm so busy with the
There's
little money.
NordVPN.
Mm.
Um, what
Oh no, I
else
was
is
saying I
there?
was so busy with the little one, man. I barely got time to watch. Because by the time I sit there and watch my own videos, try to get some clips up out of it, and then the shit that I do watch, it's like I'm running
Yeah,
after the little one, man. Just I'll tell you, bro. He better make some money, man. Because
yeah,
my old ass got to run after 2 year old, 1.5 year old, because he ain't even two yet,
yeah. My son
bro.
he's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he gonna use school and athletics to get where he want to go. Like, boy, you go ahead and get you a scholarship
No
off
doubt,
the
no
off your
doubt,
genetic ability, and
no doubt.
then you go to school for free. You don't even gotta play. You don't gotta. I'm not expecting you to go to the NFL, but I expect you to be able to at least get you a scholarship.
No
You know,
doubt.
get you a scholarship. Yeah, it's hard to make it to the NFL, man. It's a lot of politics that get involved in football as well. So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
politics of the game.
sure. For sure. That's why I say, look, this is why we had a standard we do for these athletes, man. Because y'all are walking lottery tickets. That's why, look, Sebastian Telfair, these cats, man, there's a couple of cats that need to get it. Like, y'all didn't understand that y'all were walking lottery tickets. Y'all can't get in trouble off the court when you have a teetering career. And so many of them lost their career doing that. You know what I mean? At
he
least these
said
boys,
he said, no way I'm paying Woke Google to watch YouTube Premium. I'll start watching that shit before. See, man, I pay for YouTube Premium because one, I like to turn my phone off and listen to stuff. And that is a great feature.
yeah,
Um, Also as well, I think that it'd be like YouTube be like, okay, he at least spend money with us. Let's make sure his video gets some engagement.
Well, I mean, shit, they starting to, hey, look, they starting to see that I'm kicking. So, I'm starting to put some,
like,
some
like,
good numbers up there, bro. See, you
like,
were
man,
one of the
YouTube, I spend a few dollars with you, man. At least boost my video.
shit, I
You
spent
know?
$100. YouTube get $100 from me between YouTube TV and
Damn.
yeah, and
That's too
what's
much, man.
I know, but I got YouTube TV is my like. Honestly, I should have put it on pause the whole summer because I really only get it to watch the NBA game. Right, I only get it to watch the ESPN game. That's the best way I think of streaming it. They just took Stream East down, right? Okay, I don't think
Because
it
of
was a secret.
LeBron, not just playing. They go like, look at him, bro. He been LeBron again.
For
He
LeBron,
playing
well, I stopped fucking with Stream East because I couldn't get consistent feeds anyway, man. Like the feeds kept dying in the middle of the game. So I stopped fucking with it. I was like, "Look, I can't watch the game like this thing. I gotta
That's because you gotta have a VPN. Because
see. I don't know nothing about that, bro. I'm old, bro.
if you, yeah, I know. Like when you streaming this shit, man,
Look,
your
there's
shit.
still old head. There's still old heads paying $350 for fucking cable, man, and only get 20 goddamn channels, bro. For real.
I
So,
used to work for Comcast before they became Xfinity. I used to be
oh
that nigga.
man,
I was in the retention department, and I'd be like, "Man, sir, you need this phone line. With this phone line, you gonna save $100." You know what I mean? We'll get you some
yeah,
free HBO for 6 months. Come on.
I remember Comcast, bro. I had Comcast. My first year duty station in the Marines. And them niggas
Mm,
charged the Brit for like 20 something channels, bro. Now some people had it worse than that. But I'm like, goddamn,
damn.
they had like four channels of TNN. This is TNN. TNN became Spike TV, and then they like kind of spliced up with USA Network, right, or something like. I don't even remember. But this is when they had TNN. And motherfuckers would play the rodeo all goddamn night, bro. Rodeo fucking bullshit. I'm like, four channels of that out of the 20 channels. I'm like, man, they just taking a trip.
All rodeo, huh? Okay,
All the
man.
rodeo, bro. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I tell you, when I
Listen.
was in the service, bro, it was a little bit of a culture shock, bro. Used to have them actual cowboys. They were Marines and sailors. Motherfuckers were getting their civilian clothes. I'm like, motherfucking tight ass jeans, goddamn long, goddamn pointy boots with the big World Wrestling Federation Championship belt buckle. I'm like, you really? It was a brother that dressed like that, bro. I couldn't believe it, man. He loved him some
that's,
fat white woman too, boy.
that's stupid. He said,
Shout
I'm
out,
telling y'all, they keeping us divided with culture wars while we're getting robbed by billionaires and friends. Nah, see, like, look, look. I want to say this because, a lot of people have been talking about, the kneeling situation and everything that was going on in the NFL. That was the dumbest thing. Kneeling and protesting has never worked. The only way you're going to enact change is with your dollar. If black people stop spending money for 30 days, we get whatever we wanted.
no doubt, no doubt, and that's the
If you could
thing.
just wait 30 days, don't spend a dollar for 30 days, everything we be at the table, front row and center.
Hold on, who did I just
We
Google? The shit on my name.
we have partnership with hair companies. We have all type of shit, man. Let's keep it a buck. If we just for 30 days say, you know what, hey, don't spend no money for 30 days until we get what we want. Y'all see they boycotted the bus station. They like, damn, we need niggas taking the bus. Hold on, wait a minute.
So shout out to our shout out to all our nanas, right? Viola Fletcher, right?
Yeah,
She's 111. She's still with us, but she was born in 1914. She's 111 years old.
yeah,
111 years old. She is the
yeah.
oldest survivor of the Tulsa race riots, as we know, the Black Wall Street, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like, anytime you have a white person, and no, again, no disrespect to any of our white followers, man, because we know we got some good ones. But when they try to tell you racism is dead, the fact that Viola Fletcher is still here, She was 7 years old when the Tulsa riots happened. Tulsa race riots happened. She is
Y'all gotta y'all gotta
man.
understand. Like my grandma didn't go to school. We're not that far back, man. Y'all,
They're not. They're not.
we're really
My
not. My
grandma.
grandma
I
didn't go to
lost my.
school.
Yeah, I lost my grandmother last year. Again, she's older than Emmett Till. Okay, she was older than Emmett Till. Emmett Till would be 82. My grandma would be 85 right now. Okay, so if y'all want to tell me racism is dead, Morgan Freeman is older than my grandmother. He's still with us. Viola Fletcher is old, is 111 years old. She was 7 years old. She says she still does not sleep. She's living 111 years old and she doesn't sleep through the night because of what they did. Okay? Let's keep it real. Because I know I bring up the Tulsa race riot because that's something, right? Black Wall Street, that was one of our affluent communities when we did business together and they use some bullshit as they always do, right? Because this is why, for those of y'all that got on the Diddy bandwagon, I didn't get on the Diddy bandwagon. Look, great, it was a crazy story, but I understand what the government was trying to do. They were using sex to take him down. Okay, that's what they always have done. They cried rape, they've cried this, they've cried that, and then they come at us and then they come at us
Mm-hmm.
for that way. They try to take us there. So when they saw us with an affluent community doing business, people owning businesses, people being richer than them, they use, oh my God, he touched the white girl to basically start a riot and burn down our community. Okay, so the fact that Viola Fletcher is still with us, don't tell us that racism is dead, because as long as she still breathes, okay, she is somebody's grandmother, great grandmother, great great grandmother, man, for real. She's still here. That woman does.
Mm.
She says she does not sleep, and she's still here. You don't even sleep through the night. You're not even getting healthy sleep. Come on, man. Come on, I'm telling you. And y'all want to talk about black fatigue? We all know. Look, anytime my brother say that, I ain't got shit else to say to you, bro. Because if I give you a piece of my mind, I'm a body. Okay. The actually the cure fatigue. Fatigue by what? Fatigue by what? Look, I know there are people that we need to handle in our community, but let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Y'all got some of y'all white folks and Indian folks and Spanish folks and everybody else. Y'all got goddamn embarrassers in your community as well. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, we all got that shit, but it's just
exactly.
it's
Y'all
still we
got y'all meth heads. Trust me. Oh, I know. Y'all got y'all meth. Even in Vegas, some of them motherfucking goddamn zombies be, of Caucasian race. Let's keep it real. I'm sure in New York, in New York, you got some of the damn zombies. It's not, it really is. Look, and I got sympathy for those that fell prey to substance abuse and homelessness and vagrancy. I got real, again, people go through mental issues. It's an issue. Like people are killing themselves now in the most crazy way. You saw what happened. I showed you. I remember when an old boy came to New York. Matter of fact, that was the day I was on the bus going to North Carolina. I had just left New York when dude tried to shoot up the NFL offices because he was a former football player that said he had CTE. So
mm-hmm.
he shot the four people in the building with the NFL headquarters. He didn't make it to NFL headquarters, but he, in his suicide note, he said, "Study my brain because I think I got CTE." It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man.
Mm. That's true though, man.
But like I said, mental health is an issue. Gets to the gun violence. I heard some shit happen in New York. Look, every time I leave New York and come to Brazil, some bunch of crazy shit be going on. Like they probably got, damn, they probably got weather issues. They like it flooded. It actually flooded the day I took the subway because I rarely take the subway. I had to take the subway to get to the bus station, get down in North Carolina. But
Yeah,
yeah, it was it's all types of crazy shit going on, man. I don't know.
man. It's a lot of crazy shit going
That's
on
what I
for
say.
real.
I
Um,
wouldn't. The goal is to
The
get
game
get.
supposed to start again in I think
Oh,
5 minutes. Eleven
okay.
fifteen or 11:15 Eastern. So what? 3 minutes.
Yeah, man. Hopefully the Eagles win this because trust me, trust me. Look. I don't like the Eagles or the Cowboys, but goddamn it, I hate the Cowboys. They cannot lose. If they go 0-16, 0-17 every year, I would be happy, bro. Let me tell you how much I dislike the Cowboys. I dislike the Cowboys so much. Now I laugh at them because they've been so long since they won anything. But if I needed the Cowboys to win to put my Giants in the playoffs, I don't think I could root for the Cowboys.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
how bad it is. That's how bad. I just
They're
but
like
you
the
know,
LeBron fanboys of the
yeah.
NBA.
But you know what? They fans are fun. They're delusional. They're delusional, but they're not vitriolic like LeBron fanboys are. They're at least fun to play with. The problem is like once they always talk about we gonna win. When they lose, you can't find them, bro. They don't even want to talk about the Cowboys. All of a sudden, you ever notice that? Like you got Cowboy
You
fans, right?
can't
So
fan them, yeah.
yeah, they be like nine, and as soon as they lose that playoff game, they don't want to talk about the Cowboys before no more. You don't even answer your call, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all talking
Yeah.
all that shit when it's time to tease you. You ain't, you know what I mean? Shit, as a Nick, y'all see, as a Nick fan, I took my medicine. You understand what I'm saying?
See,
So
but see, no, 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 don't. I mean, I y'all Knicks fans, when the playoffs started, y'all didn't
oh,
have the
no,
same
we was
energy
good.
until y'all got to the conference finals.
No. Well, the first time we beat Detroit, that first game we beat Detroit. You remember when we did when Malik Beasley dropped his hat? You had Nick fans, yo, get
But
on that Greyhound.
the
Hop on that Greyhound.
the NBA clearly wanted the Knicks to win against the Pistons, man. Let's keep it a buck,
Uh,
bro.
well, we
Like
were
let's
better. Stop it, though. We
let's
were
keep it
better
a
than
buck,
them.
bro.
We were
Let's keep.
better than them. The NBA don't want other Knicks to win. If that's the case,
Are
if
you
that's
are
the case,
you kidding me?
bro,
You
why do
really
they
gonna
say,
say that
hold
speech?
on, hold on, hold on. Hey, exactly. I was on here with you. Right. I was on here with you when Carl Anthony Towns got that 20. Why they give him a drug test? Remember he dropped the 20 and 7 in the fourth quarter? They gave him a drug test and they ain't give LeBron a drug test in goddamn 20 years, 22 years. They get Carl Anthony Towns. Come on now.
Nah, man, he does. It probably was just
Stop
his
it.
time.
Look, and now well, I was telling you about Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre was trying to investigate the Jalen Brunson contract. Like, oh, because we gave. First of all, Rick Brunson is a legitimate coach. Okay, let's keep it real. Rick Brunson, but even if he is, okay, if you going to do that, then why don't we not investigate LeBron James for getting his bum ass son drafted? I mean, come on now, you're not gonna open that up. They gave Kawhi Leonard 28 million for a no show job. Fucking fake
Nigga,
foundation.
anybody gonna sign that? You be a damn dummy. He
Yeah,
can't make
fake.
he can't.
Mm,
But the thing is, he can't give himself his own sponsorship now. Somebody had to draft this up for Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard is just doing what makes sense to him. Yeah, I'm gonna take
exactly.
this $28
We're
million dollars,
gonna
but you need
turn
to go
that down.
holler at Steve Ballmer and Joe Sandberg because Joe Sandberg is the owner or co-founder of Aspirations.
Got you.
They ain't saying
Remember,
nothing to him. Look, we got hella scammers everywhere, but you only hear about the black scammers. Let's talk about the Jew-ish scammers. Let's talk about the white scammers. They scamming too, but at a Harvard University level.
exactly. Shit. You know, shout out to Aunt Becky and what she was trying to get her son, her daughter in college with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like they
He
always been
said,
doing
"Big
that
purr,
shit.
big
Yeah.
purr." Hey man,
Listen,
cat
cat gonna
need.
go off the shit.
It's female voices who deeper than cat, man. What's going on?
Cat gonna go. I know. Cat. Hey, listen.
Like my
Cat got Jordan Wood.
God.
Cat got Jordan Wood. Look. Come on, Zay. That nigga played for your team for 10 years. We ain't hear all these zesty Allen. I mean, we knew he was
Hey,
zesty, but Johnson
I'm
wasn't
not
like
the
that.
biggest Timberwolf. I'm not a. Hey, I like Anthony Edwards. I'm not a long
Okay.
time Timberwolves fan. No, 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 no,
Okay. Oh, okay. So you
no,
just got on the
no.
bandwagon. Okay. That's what
You
was I
said the
talking about earlier?
bandwagon. Whoa, I'm a bandwagon. Nah, I like AE, man. We got he's the future. I just think that he needs is things that he got to straighten out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? In
of
order to
course.
become
Of
that
course.
guy that we think he is.
Of
But
course.
I'm getting off the train if he don't live up to the expectations. You better believe that. I ain't
Okay.
like when I was a
So we
LeBron
go.
fanboy. When I was a LeBron fanboy, I was in denial. I was
Okay.
making
That's
excuses. Ain't no
so you are
excuses
a
for
he
Anthony
at fan,
Edwards.
right? You are a
Huh?
he at fan.
You was a
You know,
what?
wherever you are a he at fan, not a Heat fan, but a he at wherever he
Yeah,
at.
like
That's what it is for.
I'm
Okay.
I love the bull. You know, I'm a Bulls fan, but the Bulls are in NBA hell right
Uh
now.
huh.
The
Uh huh.
Bulls have no direct. They don't. You don't know what the Bulls are doing. The Bulls are doing absolutely nothing.
See, so now, how do you think I feel? I was there with the Knicks with incompetent management after incompetent. I should have got the goddamn job. Like, give me the job. Let me draft the players. Cause I knew. I mean, come on, man.
You know, we drafting projects and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't. Ugh.
Now, see, as a Wolves fan, you need to know historically, right, how they did Kevin Garnett, and that was foul because they really fucked up Kevin Garnett's career when
Glenn
the Joe
Taylor. Yep.
yeah, when the Joe Smith situation was Glenn Taylor and Kevin McHale. But they gave Joe Smith a little sweetheart deal, saying play this 1 year for us. But the problem is they put it in writing. Okay, so now that was Stern, and Stern was an actual real commissioner. He was player friendly, but he was about the business. Silver. Let's keep it real. Silver bends over for the players and let them get them with no Vaseline. Okay, Silver's a goddamn cuck boy. I don't have no respect for Adam Silver at all. I don't. Because all you doing is continuing a job financially that David Stern started. But you have no integrity, like you don't put any integrity into the league when it comes to their business.
Mm-hmm. Dog. When they come to this business don't come. The money come before everything to a business, man. That's the one thing. That almighty dollar. They don't. Yeah, color sound good, but that dollar sound much better to them.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Everything is about the dollar with Silver. And you know that. Look, because his name is Silver. I hate to say it, but because his name is Silver, and that tribe runs the league, it's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it is. They're gonna always value the almighty dollar over everything else, over the integrity of the league. And so that's the unfortunate part. But we got to play the game either way. We got to play the game like that. So um,
That's a fact.
I got a little security call. This little house that I'm in, trying to figure out how to lock the door. Uh, okay,
It
okay.
says,
Let me see. Okay, there's only one key to fit this motherfucker. So I'm sorry about
yeah.
that, but yeah. Uh, but yeah, man.
So
Trying
y'all
to
is y'all gonna watch that Tyson fight?
who is he fighting now? Oh, come on, bro.
Floyd Mayweather, man. Floyd
Oh,
Mayweather versus
Jesus. No.
Floyd versus Tyson. You gonna watch? You
I
ain't
ra-
watching that?
I'd rather watch the Jake Paul fight, man. I'd rather watch Jake. At least,
Yeah,
at
that's
least I know there's a chance he's gonna actually get knocked out this time.
yeah.
But
There ain't
that
gonna be
shit,
no. It ain't gonna be no knockout with Floyd and Tyson.
Yeah, that's gonna be, it's gonna be a walk around exhibition. You remember how? Okay, look at Rocky Four. That's what Rocky Four, Apollo and them, they were supposed to do the dance around thing, but apparently nobody gave the steroided Russian the message. And, that's how we lost Apollo Creed in #4. I still remember going to the movies and see that with my aunt, and she was crying like Apollo is that beloved, I guess. She was crying. She took us to see that movie downtown Brooklyn, and she was crying in the theater. I couldn't believe it. It was kind of sad.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. So, but yeah, that's how these exhibitions are. They like walk around boxing displays, and now you ain't catching me no more with that shit. Hell no.
Man, this
And not that I
stream,
want to see people get killed. I mean, come on.
no, yeah, for sure. This stream, man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish the game. I wasn't expecting to go live this long
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
tonight. We had fucking 3 hours already. I'm gonna probably go to like another 20 minutes of this, chop it up,
Yeah, man. But
and
you see,
then
man, you see how the streets be wanting you, bro. So you got your following, and I've gotten a lot of my following from you. So I really appreciate it, bro. Like Cass is seeing it, I'm on some real talk. Again, we did real life, we did football, we did a little bit of basketball. I had my critic come through. I don't even know who that was, but I'm sure I know where he came from.
nah, bro. Gratitude, bro. I always want to see, help somebody out. Not even just helping out, bro, but I believe in what you're saying. It's like
Hmm.
you got a great perspective when it comes to this game of basketball, and that cannot be ignored. And so I definitely want to make sure we do content together in the future, especially when these Lakers games hit, bro. You already know what time it
Yeah,
is.
man. Yeah, yeah.
I'm primarily, uh we're gonna get into the LeBron and Lakers, you know, as the season keep going. But
Yeah.
gotta
Shout
believe
out
we're
to
gonna be talking
and
about a
again,
lot more. Huh?
shout out to AOH because if it was, I would have never,
Yeah, shout
came
out.
across the channel for one for AOH, man. And, all of
Yeah,
the
shout
guys.
out to AOH because
Yeah,
he definitely put me in front of a lot of people that never seen my content, and
exactly. So I'm one of them,
I'm
and
very I'm
you
very
know,
thankful for that.
yeah. Once and again, really, really. Once I saw Gilbert pull up to the Sunday live stream with Dart, because we be working with Dart too now on his new channel. And again, shout out to Lights Out Debates. We be talking some real shit, man. And so that's why I say we need smart, non-biased, non-paid for sports content out here. You know what I mean? That's what we need. That's what we
Hmm.
need. That's why we in it. Cause like I said, I see the shit I see on ESPN is embarrassing. And the fact that y'all be a lot, not y'all, not the people watching us, cause y'all probably know better. That's why y'all watching us. But those people out there that we know and love be regurgitating this nonsense they talk on ESPN and Sports and Fox was one of these other crazy shit networks. That's the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So
that is the issue. The real Siberians with the five. He said, always appreciate the content from both of you. Thanks for always keeping it real. And that's what it is about, man. I don't want to
and yo,
be like these other, like, I could be going live all the time based off these little stories and things like I'm not thirsty, man. Like I'm eh,
yeah,
especially you see towards the end of the month, you see everybody going live at the end of the month. They trying to get they get the pumping out shit till that end of that month. But
yep.
you know what I mean? Because it's the last month to eat off YouTube. And it's the last day to eat. And you ain't gonna be able to, YouTube only pay once a month. So it could be a big check or it could be, a small check depending on how your content do.
Okay. Oh, shout out to the real Siberians because he got a channel up too. He be doing his little rant. Like he doesn't go live because but he does. He's got a channel growing up too, and I'm always I don't think none of us are in competition, man. We all work together. So Siberius, man. Anytime you
Oh, he
want to
got
chop it up, out.
oh, he do got
Yeah,
a channel? I'm finna check you out, Siberians.
yeah.
Is it just the
Siberius.
real Siberians?
He's the real Siberians. Yep. So I
I'm finna check
subscribe
you
to
out, my
him.
boy. I appreciate it.
And he
Yeah, I'm
really got,
finna.
yeah, he began philosophical on there, and I like it. I like hearing what he got to say. So
Yeah, like you know, I j- I'm thankful, bro. I got to see both sides of the world, bro. I got to see the poor side of the world and the dysfunctional side, but I also got to see the rich side too. You know, so I'm able to kind of put things in a different perspective because I understand both sides. But wrong is wrong on either side, no matter what side you're on. We all do wrong, you know.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. On the wrap up.
Yeah, shout out to King's speech again and real Siberians. Y'all some real ones locking in.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Y'all boys be on. You know, I
Siberians,
gotta
McGugan, and the crew, everybody, man. Sports and fitness brands, all y'all. Sports T. I told you Sports T was shouting you out on an old video. I don't know how long ago it was, but she was shouting out your content and
p-
reacting to it.
appreciate Sports T. She a real one. She locked in. Her channel gonna blow up too, man.
Hey,
Her
people
shit
acting.
blowing up.
Yes, sir. She up. She's at what 20,000 or something. Or she on her way to 20,000.
Let me
So
see how many she got. Sports T. Oh, she got 11.5K. She coming
okay,
though.
okay. Look, yeah, she got the 10. Look, getting the 10 is real good. Shout out to my
I
boys
wonder.
over there.
I wonder at how many subs do people really start fucking with you? Hey man, we'll give you $100 if you say this. I wonder what I'm gonna let y'all know what sub count it is once it happened to me. But like, I'm be like, man, yeah, LeBron trying to send me brown paper bag money. Huh?
Yeah, no.
They'll probably send Gil to do it. Like, if you
Yeah,
just
like, well,
crossed
who's the
over.
number one sports content creator? The one on one. Look, the House of Highlights. I heard the House of Highlights got a million something. And honestly, like I ain't a lot of people got a lot of subs that I ain't impressed with. And it is what it is. You can have a high sub count. I don't give a fuck about your sub count. You see how I T for FYF on my station. FYF
Yeah,
is I think he above I think he had 100,000 plus whatever. But and but now FYF is a real one. He does chop it up a little bit. But I think he bought and paid for it. Like and I tell him to his face, and I tell Johnny too. Y'all shock jocks, bro. That's what y'all are. Y'all shock jocks. Hey, yeah, we do. We know man down Mel. Actually, Mel.
shout out to
Mel
Man Down too. Man
shout out
Down
to
did
man
come on
down
the
and
channel
Mel.
before. Shout out to Man Down.
Yeah, no
Uh,
doubt, man. Yeah, we all. That's why I say we all gotta fuck with each other, bro. Like we ain't gonna always do consistent live, but we gotta fuck with each other. At least you know. Don't be fractured. I
man,
understand things happen.
a lot of people got egos when they come to this shit.
I
When you
see.
start getting them views, like, bro, y'all see me, I'm humble, man. I'm always gonna be humble because I know what it's like to
Exactly.
have, and I know what it's like to have not.
Exactly.
You know what I
See,
mean? I'm
and my
never
and
finna
my thing is,
disrespect the people who made me what I am. Y'all made me. I'm just
mm-hmm,
putting my content out here and being myself, but y'all made my channel bigger than what it is. My channel
mm-hmm,
is getting views like all these people who have 10 times the subscribers I do.
exactly,
That's
exactly.
love right there.
And I
He
and I
said,
and I.
Zay, hold on one second, my bad.
Mm-hmm,
Zay, dude, I'm subscribed to Nola Boy Sports and News. He shouted you out in a ticket stream a while back. Hey, shout out to
see,
Nola Boy Sports and News.
yeah.
Yeah, you know,
See, Siberius is at the ground level like me. I'm at 145, bro. I was happy to get to 100. When I was, when I get to 150, hopefully this, I got some subs over here, man. Look, come over to King's Speech, bro. Again, I do 2 shows a week. You know what I mean? I ain't the best, but I do talk some real shit, man. Like I said, it's going, you know, it's going. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna definitely improve on a lot of it, and but I be trying to have them real conversations over there, man. None of that honey down, watered down, or bought and paid for narrative filled bullshit, man.
Mm-hmm. See,
Yeah,
like
like
a lot of these guys are buying subs, man. That's why you see they bots. You see bots in the comment section.
yup, yup.
You ain't never seen a bot in my comment section. Go
Look,
back to any of my videos. You ain't never seen somebody saying it's a your video is a pleasure to watch.
look. I ain't trying to be shady, but 50K subs, and you got 47 people in your live streams. I mean, come on, something's funny.
Yeah,
I had
something
33
funny.
last night. Okay, well,
Something funny. I feel like my lives, bro. You already know when I started going live, we was taking off. But ever since I got that strike, I don't know what happened, bro. Like
they shadow banned you, bro. I know, I know
it
how it
just ain't the
go.
same. It just ain't the same. So, but we still gonna eat the video. My videos do crazy numbers, but for some reason, people don't get my lives. They don't even know I'm live. I'm like, damn, how you not?
Yeah, I feel you out of that Siberius. Yeah, I know, and I understand it. That's why you stay in that lane. It's all good. Maybe one day you'll call in and don't, bro. I was talking to CW about that. My partner, um, GoCast podcast. And he was saying like, and I was saying how I was so nervous the first day I came on his live, right? Because I was
Mhm.
like, what if I freeze up? But when we just started talking and kicking it, I just felt like a natural. So even every time I go live, I'd be nervous. I'm like, yo, but do I have enough material to? Because I go off the dome, man. I don't take notes down. It's that and the
Yeah, I don't
third.
either.
Yeah, man. I just be
Even
like, yo,
though,
can I
even though
carry this show?
you
Yeah,
see, even the best, they come with notes, man. These guys who you might consider, top of the game in these debate shows, they all come with notes and things like that.
yeah,
Obviously
no doubt.
we'll be able to create something better by bringing in those notes, but off just the strength, we coming in without notes.
Just
You
coming
know,
in without notes.
just
I just
coming
come
off the
up with.
brain, off the dome with it.
Yeah, I come with the cut. Mind you, it's summertime, man, right? My main thing is NBA. There's nothing really to react to other than the news. There ain't no games, summer league games I didn't care about. WNBA, I ain't gonna get into all that. I mean, I watch it, but I mean, so it's like, how am I carrying these summer shows? I promise to do 2 shows a week, and I've been carrying them out, man. I've been coming up with interesting concepts. Shit that we do a debate. We have a whole debate league stuff going on. We've done a series of debates and all that. And it's just, look, I come to realize, I just love talking about sports. So,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
been a dream to like do it, and to do
And
it and make some money and then do it for a hobby, either
and, and
whatever it is.
And that's we already weathered the hard part of the year. The hard part of the year is the summertime because there's nothing going on, y'all.
Yeah. I
Absolutely
mean,
nothing. Like it's just
baseball is just
stories.
not a sport that you really. I mean, they talk it in New York on the radio, but I can't get. I just not the one. Wake me when the World Series go. I'll say something about the World Series, especially if my Mets is in it. But baseball is just not a. You're not getting too much conversation off of it. Not from my perspective. And
Yeah,
I still love baseball, but I don't know.
yeah, like I'm not too big on baseball, but this basketball and football we definitely could talk about all day long. But
Yeah,
that's why I'm getting into news. I'm getting into music because not even just to critique the music, but also these experiences that these people go through are life lessons. That's the most important thing. That when you
yeah.
see when somebody get arrested, you need to break down why they got arrested and what they could have did or what not to do. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
This stuff is important because we got younger people that I got younger people that do watch this channel. And they be like, Zay, man, I'm not gonna lie, you woke me up, man. Nobody ever told me this. I'm like, it's a It's a blessing. I'm like, bro, your character come first. The things that you
Fact,
believe in come first. Your greatest should line up with your personal beliefs.
fact.
Would you do your teammates how LeBron do his teammates? Would you make excuses for your failures? Or are you
Hmm.
a type of person that takes accountability?
You know what I noticed today, bro? And it's probably gonna be my last thought up here. FYF did a show today where he was talking about Stacey King, and Stacey King was interviewing Horace Grant, right? And pretty much without really going at him directly, they were just shitting all over Jordan, right? And they was basically, look, bro, we 5 years past the last dance. The Last Dance was a documentary. We know all documentaries either lie, stretch the truth, or make more out of it. The issue that they had was the Scottie Pippen situation in '94. Okay, cool. We all know this. I remember the '94 situation. I was listening to it on radio. I didn't have cable because my area couldn't have cable. I was listening to the game. Obviously, game three, they go up 2-0. Scottie Pippen had two shots over Mason. They both bricked. Okay. Bill Jackson
Mhm.
drew up that last play for Kukos. Scotty was supposed to inbound, being a decoy pretty much. They were thinking, oh, maybe they'll run it back to Scotty to set in the third. Scotty was like, no, I deserve the shot. If I'm not taking the shot, I'm sitting out. You're like, you in and out. And so this is famous. This happened. If you're telling me you wanted that not to be in a documentary, that's some bullshit. It is what it is. Brothers, y'all are all 60. Grow up. Here's my thing. FYF and them we're doing a whole show on this because they need to denigrate Jordan. They are paid to do that. But wait a
Yeah,
minute.
and it's like they have to dig into
Yeah.
the skeleton closet.
Yes.
They got to
But see
dig
what?
deep in their bag to find Jordan's
Yeah,
flaws, man.
exactly. And you know what they doing it for? LeBron James. Now LeBron James is a guy who claims to have idolized Jordan. He wears 23 because of Jordan. So now, because you have not honestly, because Kobe idolized Jordan too. Kobe idolized him, but then he wanted to compete with him. And he wanted to compete with him honestly. You didn't see Kobe talking about, oh, I won five, but look at my era. Look at that. No, Kobe knew that either I won six, I won seven, or Jordan is just better than me. He
Mm-hmm.
went to his grave. He never sat there, made any campaigns or nothing. Honestly went once he retired, I gave it my all. LeBron does all of this to where they big and everything. Like you're trying to take down your idol to your level because you know you did not reach it. And that's what kind of a piece of shit person that LeBron James is. And I don't care who feels oh boy about it. He's a piece of shit because
Yeah,
that's the problem. This is the guy that you supposedly idolize. And
like
you got guys like
it's not,
FIL. Yeah.
and it's not all bad. Like LeBron, for the people that he love, he does some great things for them. Do not get it fucked up. That that is amazing what he does for the people that love him. But at the same time, he don't have that same love for everybody.
You don't. You don't. And I think he will
Those
use
that love
anybody.
him, Shannon Sharp loved LeBron. He got LeBron bed sheets, and he still ain't been on Club
Shay
Shay.
Shay. Ain't been on Shay Shay. The hottest
He
shit in the
ain't been
world.
on Gil's Arena one time. He
Not one.
ain't been on
To the point where Stephen A
shit.
had to come in the day after you had to beef with him. You can't make it up, man. Bruh, see
Stephen
that's
A
what
trying to save Gil more than LeBron is.
now remember this, right? You don't want Pat McAfee, a dude that openly called you a buffoon. But then you want to play that
Mm-hmm.
pro black stuff. Come on now. I
Yeah,
know a
it's
buck
very
dancer when I see one.
disingenuous.
I know a buck dancer when I see one. I know one. That's what I'm saying. That's why I will never have. I just want respect this dude, bro. When he goes away, trust me, I'll stay with it. What it is about him. But Like I don't care about this dude one way or the other. Bro. I don't need it. First of all, we going the same way y'all talk about Jordan 24. Like you sit here and you sit. Do you realize these niggas are 60? Everybody on the Bulls are putting the 60 or pushing 60.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted that Jordan took my phone away on a plane back in 1992. Are you kidding me? Nigga, you somebody Grant. Matter of fact, yes, the Grant brother, the Grant, Jerry and Grant, your nephew's in the NBA. He got kids. Okay? You somebody I remember when Horace Grant was in the Info video. He was supposed to be one of the coolest dudes on the planet. Okay? But those are the but I'm dating myself with the Info, but them sisters still fine too. They pushing 60. Okay, y'all some 60-year-olds talking about some old shit from 30 years ago. Come on, we not
Yeah, man. You know, Jordan traumatized them, but Jordan also made them champions.
right, exactly. All y'all, we look at y'all basketball reference page. All y'all niggas got multiple rings because y'all play with my. He's the only reason we even care what y'all got to say. Y'all can all make bad with the fact that y'all got 3 championships playing with the greatest of all time. Okay, let's keep it stacked. Come on,
Right.
what are we doing? What are we doing? Grow up. I'm 46. Okay, y'all niggas is 60. Y'all supposed to be my uncle, setting an example. Man, to me, when I tell my stories about the military and shit, I tell good stories, man. You know, people that did me dirty. I don't mind about it.
Yeah, see, like she said, yeah, FYF does have good knowledge of the game, but he's on the Gilbert Arena side of the game where like
Mm-hmm.
they try to they try to twist your words up
Yeah,
and turn it into something. They turn it into a 6-hour video
yeah.
about
That's
twisting up your
exactly,
words. Like
exactly
just like
what
my
we do.
cousin, my cousin. I don't know if it must be a fanboy skill or trait or something because my cousin is very great at it too. Like he'll right before the stream, he'll be like, "Nigga, LeBron the GOAT, LeBron the greatest scorer of all time." And then I get on stream and ask him, he be like, "I said he's the number one scorer, the
Yeah.
greatest." And
All we
then the
doing,
number
you know,
one scorer. You know what I mean?
practice.
Like you're like, "Hey man, you really gonna get up here and say that? That's not what you said."
See what I
You
mean?
know?
See what I mean? See, I'm the same dude, bro. I'm the same dude on stream, in the comments, in person. I said, if we was chopping it up at the court, like I said, one of these days, man, a couple of us need to meet in person and hoop together. And we really see who knows anything about the game. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was trying to hype up Sport and Fitness Ranch to play against Lamar. And you know, Lamar will tell you he played one. I told you where Lamar actually played, right?
Yeah.
He was not. I mean, come on. He coaches. I don't know what Grand Canyon. He does coach at Grand Canyon University. But when I started googling the brother, yeah. If you play, I went to high school with 3 guys that played D1.
Mhm.
I can Google their stats on sportsreference.com. I went to high school with the coach at Norfolk State, Robert Jones. You know, dude was in my homeroom. I can Google him and see he's the head coach at Norfolk State. He's been there for like 9 years. Okay. I mean, come on, that's why I can play D1. Google Lamont Lane and see if Lamont plays D1. Let's keep it. All right. I'm not, you know, he can get mad, but I know where Lamont played. He played for the club team of Purdue University. That's not D1. Yeah. Let's just keep it up. Come on. I like my mouth too much, but when you tell us you played D1, okay, you might be nice at ball. Again, played, he played with somebody. Because I played military engineering for the Marines. I wasn't no Marine. Okay, I tried. I played against
Oh,
cats that were
Barkley.
on the Marine and got their respect. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's a fact. Hey y'all, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you. Like my kids getting home from practice.
All
Because
right,
I
right.
had to miss my kid. I had to miss one practice today because I want to make sure I show y'all love. They got practice tomorrow, so I'll be back out there tomorrow with them. But
Yeah,
again, y'all, I make sacrifices as well
yeah. Shout
because
out to Mike Miller.
ultimately y'all made me, and this who I do it for. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. The game was supposed to be long over by now,
But
but
still, yeah.
obviously the rain delay. But I got to get off this stream. I do appreciate everybody that tapped in. King Speech, I'm gonna give you the last word.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to Mike Miller because he just broke the teeth too. He played intramural. Okay, I'm not intramural bro is the decent level. Like you could be nice in intramural ball, but dude, you are not a D1 player. You don't look like a D1 player. You might be sitting up to coach, but you are a D1 player. So stop. I played intramural ball in the Marines, and now starting MCS Buford. That's a whole different level. Like I said, the all Marines can ball. They damn near have a D1 themselves. So you know,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't on Marine. I'm not gonna tell you that. I played intramural ball. I played on the base. That's it. Everything else is pickup. I'm not going to hype up my basketball resume to be something it is not. I played with all D1
Oh,
players.
that,
I played with Swiss Parker. Okay, like
yep.
come on now.
For real, y'all. Hey, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. I hope everybody has a great night. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay dangerous. Love y'all.
Big.
Peace.